Saichuan just subscribed for 18 months. Dab emoji. Ah.
But Dad. Oh God, you're huge. We're live, and I forgot that I hadn't fiddled with the reactives. Give me a second. I really need to make ones of these for just. I should be using a proper setup. Panda, I swam to Jom. I can't eat the beans until I fixed this problem.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with a giant kitty cat.
I mean, it's more that you're covering more of the screen than I am right now. It's not a complaint. It's more of just a, like, I need to make sure people can see the game. Jesus. There we go. Welcome to video games, everybody. It's the stream. Slash1's here. Triple G's here. I'm eating 5 separate jelly beans because of you fuckers. Usually the people who shove automatically on squares. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's 6 beans.
I hate that I have to allow this.
I hate
Thanks,
that I have
Panda.
to eat jelly beans.
No, I meant allowing the term "fuck all her wives," so Panda people can make a cuckoldry joke about me. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's boiling fucking hot. I've got a fan on next to me. I may have a second fan on next to me at some point. I don't remember where the fuck I was in this stream. I think I was collecting dogs. But, fun thing, I don't really remember what the fuck was going on, what I was doing, or what most of these mods are.
Well, this is going to be a fun experience.
Yeah, I remember that I put Doctor Who stuff in here.
Well, of course, I would fully expect you to.
It's me. And I'm fairly sure I have all the Creation Club stuff, but I don't remember what all the Creation Club is.
There's some good Creation Club stuff. There's also some not so good Creation Club stuff.
This is why I included all of it. The thing is, it all fell off the back of a wheelbarrow in one package, if I remember correctly. So,
Wow!
Yeah. Anyway, this is capturing good. Here's Ada. My
Ada!
Floating arm
with an
dog.
invisible arm.
Are you doing okay, Nick?
Nick is terrified.
Why is Nick terrified?
You've got a sonic screwdriver out. It's a national weakness.
That's pretty standard.
Ooh,
Let's just go into
what?
my inventory. I appear to be addicted to meth.
But what about the game?
Show effects. I'm addicted to psycho and alcohol. Terrific. I have a lot
Bastard
of
gun? As in
things.
the Metro 2033 bastard gun?
I don't know. Possibly.
Or did
I
you?
mean,
I think that might be one of the mods I installed. I mean, hold on, do I still have ammo for my
aesthetically,
deagle?
it kind of fits.
That is a very small deagle.
I've
Like,
got
the
very
deagle is
big
a
hands,
big gun,
don't
and
be
that one-
rude.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
also, here's Batman.
Of course. Oh, goodbye.
And, hold on, are you all okay?
They're the ones who broke the rules.
Can't get
So they
over
get
it.
put in the rogues gallery.
You know what, they can leave, it's fine. Oof, pistol I'm not going to take, okie dokie. Excuse me.
Okay, I'm hoping we can all agree on this,
Mhm.
seeing as we're playing Fallout 4, but
Yeah.
Assaultrons are hot, right?
I think that's intentional.
That's how you start the stream? I mean, yes. Who would make a robot you can't fuck? But, like, it's just
Mark
straight
Zuckerberg,
from 0 to
Elon
100, Si. Just
Oh
directly.
no, zero. This is not me at 0 to
Okay.
100. If I was going to say something apparently unhinged and controversial, my unhinged and controversial take would be Fallout 4 is my favorite Fallout game. Oh god.
Yeah, no, you
It
have
is
many
controversial.
terrible and unhinged takes. Don't worry about it. I have realised that a friend has joined and I am going to give them the Scream Guest role because I can. Hold on, did I give V the... Did I forget to give V the fucking Stream Guest role? Hold on. Here I am just giving everyone guest roles. Fuck it.
Hooray!
Isn't that when, like, the restaurant brings you bread before they actually take your order?
Okay, the latency's a bit worse out here in the Electric Avenue, I guess.
Robots should have birthing hips.
Oh yeah, I can't fucking
Makes them
stand
sturdier.
up good.
What do you mean you can't stand up good?
Well, okay, no, so
It's the meth.
do you like the
I
map?
gotta say that's one of the most irritating things about this game is that
Okay.
when you crouch and go into stealth mode,
Chemical research.
it fucking.
Yeah, this should... A bug tester definitely caught this and somebody higher up said it was a low priority and never fixed the fucking thing. Anyway, I'm going
I
to
don't even
purchase the
think it's a
drill
bug.
guide, I think. I think that's what I'm going for.
Drill guide.
Power. Okay, so it's... That's, I believe, part of one of the guns I have that's got a lot of customization features. If I
Ooh.
remember correctly. Bear in mind, I don't fucking remember... I don't remember. I can't tell what direction I'm facing in. I think I need to go this way, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there's a lot of corpse men.
Marvelius, I do believe there
that?
is a bunny mod for an Assaultron.
Well, if I ever play this
Oh, yeah.
again, I'll have that mod installed. Don't worry about it. Link it to me now, immediately, please. I have
I'm
to
looking.
It's science. It's science. Oh, this... Is the game audio muted? It should be capturing. Hold on a second.
Oh, this is for 76. Oh, what?
Let me just... Yeah, no, the audio... I forgot to turn that on again after... Oh, I turned on Chrome audio by accident. And not the fucking game audio. My bad. Don't worry about it, it'll be fine. I think.
Oh, pardon me.
Where the fuck am I going? I mean... I'm going like this way, I think, but ooh, ammunition. Yeah, thanks, Ada.
Ada, my beloved.
Hey, you doing okay? You're looking a bit like the Batman Hat who laughs right now, I'll be honest. That's a lot of radiation. Let's just not stand in that. Okie dokie.
Well, okay, so this is the one I was thinking of. I'll link it to you now.
Oh Christ! Incoming!
Oh, goodness me. Well, that sure is Tinky Winky.
Dipsy.
So, Lala.
Oh.
No. That wasn't Poe.
Poe's the red one, Dipsy's the green
Yeah,
one, Tinky Winky's purple, and Lala's
We do
yellow.
know the Teletubbies. This is basic science.
Yeah, come on, you can't. Don't test me on this. I know the Teletubbies.
It's basic science. What is this? I'm not sure I'm supposed to be here. Whoa, okay. Ada. Ada, just because you've got a floating hand because I gave you a Dalek gun that doesn't have an actual model. End of sentence.
That's... that is the worst thing, is when they include functionality but not a model.
I'm not sure it was necessarily intended, but is it? Oh Christ! We did it. We killed the most dangerous things in the wasteland with a pistol.
I mean, to be fair, you are using a Desert Eagle. One of the,
No, I'm not.
One of the more...
I'm using a regular
you're not.
pistol.
Oh,
think.
well, in that case, congratulations.
Forest Eagle.
Yeah, the
I
Deagle's
do
low on
remember
ammo.
when... I do remember when Tinky Winky was seen as gay propaganda for having a handbag. This genderless blob. This walking CRT plushie has a handbag.
It'll teach the children that it's okay to be themselves. I wish it fucking had. It would have saved me a lot of time if Tinky Winky had told me I was gay early. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I don't remember what the hotkey is.
potted keys.
Oh. Okay, never... Well,
What do you even do in a universe without the Doctor now? Like, damn.
I'm not the Doctor. Oh, I'm definitely not
Oh.
the Doctor. I'm shooting people with gun.
I mean, there's nothing to say the Doctor can't do that.
I mean, technically speaking, the Doctor's done that several times. I forgot. I rewatched a highlight reel from Arc of Infinity recently, and I forgot that that story ends with the Doctor just point blank shooting his hero in the face with a gun. Just
Jesus.
fucking, of course, Doc. That was the correct solution, surely.
Is that... Whoa, hold on. Was that a duplicate shotgun? But, like, the quad barrel version?
No, that's a triple barrel.
Oh. That's beautiful.
Carry on,
I
then.
like that.
I do appear to move faster when I'm aimed down sights. I'm just gonna sort of we're taking a different path this time to avoid this becoming me monotonously dying repeatedly because I refuse to regenerate. You going the right way? Nope. Okay. There's raiders in the area. It was me. Hello. Would you like to meet my shotgun? These are working a bit better than I remember them. These guns are working a bit better than I remember. Oh. I think he used my drug. I was going to use that drugs.
My drugs, talking about my drugs.
My drugs.
Oh shit, sorry.
What?
What for? I was
Why?
joining in. I was being your backup singer.
I'll get
Why?
you
What are you? I
content
don't
I
know what
need.
people are singing. Nick, you killed a man. You
He
did
does that.
Okay, bye. Imagine rummaging through someone's pockets as they fall off a building.
With lightning quick fingers as well. You just steal everything. In their last conscious moments, there's like a microsecond where they blink and all of a sudden they're naked and everything they owned is now in your possession.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Hold on, I'm gonna just quickly have a quick... I need a drink. Quick, just a... There we go. Nice drink of drink. Thank goodness bottle caps are inexplicably the currency in this universe, even though the world building that made that make sense has gone away. This is a problem with Fallout games I like, don't worry. Oh god!
Oh, well. Doesn't seem like there's much of an oh god moment anymore, I'll be honest.
Yeah, okay, this shotgun might be a bit stronger than I thought it was.
Yeah, that thing's... I mean, it's got 3 barrels. Everyone loves a classic break open shotty. A drilling.
Recoil... It's only a pipe weapon. Ah, I can put a bayonet on my sniper rifle now.
I really, really wish they had done more with the pipe weapons in this game.
I wish they'd made the game good. Sorry, no, that's mean. A lot of the problems
I
are
didn't
that
make
it
the
has...
game.
But yeah, but I don't want to be like just... Oh, glue! I can sniff that. Probably.
Your character's sure got a lot going on.
Probably. Okay. Yup. Okay. Okay. Apparently, I can. Huh. I didn't. I thought I'd die when I did this. I'll be honest. The blood splatter did not fill me with confidence. So,
Congratulations. This is the Fallout equivalent of yellow paint. You must understand.
I mean, yellow paint's more expensive. Probably.
I mean, you can get blood for you can get blood for free, yeah. So why would you not use
good
it?
quality blood, admittedly. It'll be like...
It depends what lengths you're willing to go to.
Yeah, that.
Jesus Christ. What, did I just jump to this building to discover there's nothing fucking here?
Pretty much, yeah. But you know, exploring.
Level design is this concept that I'm a fan of.
Not everything needs to have a purpose. Sometimes it's just there.
Oh, a dog.
Doggy! Oh no.
I've added a few quality of life mods. One of them is
of course,
changing the
being
noise.
The sweet dulcet tones of Todd.
Yes.
Massive improvement, of course.
Oh, this is a whole... I don't want to do Curtain Call. It's a whole fucking sequence.
Plus, I don't really like Strong as a companion.
The problem is that Strong is competing with my perfect boy from Fallout 3.
Forks?
Forks, yep. And also the Grandma from New Vegas. There's a lot of good Super Mutant characters. Marcus! Fucking Marcus!
I'm blanking on who Marcus is.
Fallout 2 appears in New Vegas. Runs Jacobstown.
Jacobstown.
Which is named after his friend from Fallout 2.
Is that the one up the mountain that's in a ski resort?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember now.
Yeah, he's got a unique model in that game. It's like the main thing you'll probably remember. Oh god, my eyeballs!
What are those?
My earballs.
Save. Oh, what hit me in the face? And why? Did everything freeze?
Yeah.
It appears to have, yes.
OBS seems to be running.
This is the risk you run when you're playing.
I appear to have quick loaded back onto the building.
Did you press the quick load button?
I pressed F5. I think I pressed quick load. I either missed the key, or I tried to press quick save and I pressed quick load.
Whoops.
You know how those keys are supposed to be like in different areas from each other explicitly to avoid this sort of thing?
Yeah. Did you rebind them somehow?
Not deliberately. I hit that man with a stick.
I wish I could replace my entire body from the ribcage downward with a propulsion jet.
Where?
How would you get
What's the VATS button? Oh, it's like Q in this one? Yeah, there we go.
I mean, as someone asexual, that question doesn't arise very often.
Here.
Nothing beans.
They could stick it into my exhaust port if they're willing to risk third-degree burns.
I think tits might be broken. It is open, but it might not have, I might have forgotten to update it after the latest Twitch thingy. So I'm just gonna.
What might be broken?
Oh, my tits.
TTS.
Oh.
TITS. Twitch integrated throwing system. It's a very normal thing for a streamer to have.
I mean,
yeah, I know a lot of streamers have got tits.
Hmm.
Fishy sticks. Good lord, that's a deep cut reference.
Is it?
Yes. It's a reference to, like, the Elder Scrolls forums from, like, the early 2000s?
Of course it is. Yeah, okay, so that one I think is specifically from a mod which is like Wild Wasteland stuff, and I deliberately did not check what was in it. So that one, even when I installed it, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I still don't. It's great. Now let's press F5. F5 has worked. Let's press F6 by accident.
Okay.
F7 by accident. F8. F4. I don't know what the fuck.
See if that does anything. No, don't.
Shit. I just remembered what my grenades are.
Well, that's one way to find out, I guess.
Okay, so now
I look away for a second and everything's on fire. What happened?
oh, I accidentally threw a holy hand grenade.
Ah!
Did you count to 3?
No.
Of Antioch?
Not specifically of Antioch, but I mean, I just kind of found it, you know. No, I'm not doing that. That's the quest. I'm not doing that right now. Not that specifically, at least. Hold on. Let me just steal this guy's dog's meat. Where's the meat of the dog? There's the dog's meat. Now I can cook a delicious snack. I'm wearing this. I believe this is a stealth suit from Fallout Fallout.
Fallout 3, the Chinese stealth suit.
Yes. Thanks, Todd.
It was so busted in Fallout 3, like largely because you could steal the indestructible alternate reality version by placing a corpse into the simulation pod.
Yeah, no, that glitch is funny because it's like they aren't technically invincible. There's just no way any normal player would ever burn through the amount of condition they have. Hey?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, obviously people did play this game enough. It was but like not during the DLC at least, because that was a short linear campaign. Oh, Todd says there's a lot of, they knew they were going to have a lot of problems.
What was the best? I think my favourite Fallout 3 DLC was Point Lookout.
There's a lot of... The thing is, the DLCs tended to be like better focused, so... Jesus!
Well, I mean, Fallout 3 is my second favourite Fallout game.
Give me a second, I need to deal with a problem.
I miss the landmines being visible.
They are, I'm just dumb. Like, literally, they're visible on VATS.
Oh, on VATS, sure.
In this one.
They are visible to the naked eye, just...
That too.
They blend.
Like, they started hiding them better in certain ones, but like...
They started burying them in the terrain.
That wasn't deliberate.
Okay, see, this is kind of the issue. This is kind of something that I've had a bit of a gripe with for modern games. The extra polygons and extra textural fidelity means that it's so much easier to miss important parts. Hence the proliferation of the yellow paint that everyone hates. Because things are just less obvious now because the environments are so much more busy.
Yeah, it's like maybe making games distinct and colourful was a fun and good decision, actually. Okay,
I agree.
Batman's dealing with that one.
Batman's favourite weapon, the gun.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Really loves them, yeah. I tried to give Batman a punching weapon and he was like, no, give me a shotgun. Who's shooting me? Uh-oh.
Famous picture of Batman crushing a shotgun in ecstasy at having gotten a hold of it.
just gets overexcited.
So the Doctor Who mod in this has a few problems because of how they've had to code it to get around the fact that, you know, games aren't. It wasn't designed as a game where you couldn't die. So you technically die a bit before your health kit reaches minimum. The regeneration process is started. In order to deal with that, I have to basically get that choice menu, which is like, are you going to take this as a permanent death? Are you going to take this as a
Can't pick this.
Are you going to put this off for a bit until you're in a safer location? There you go, Batman. Or are you going to do the thing where you just don't? But the thing is, that menu gives me a moment to stab myself with 3 stim packs. And because, unlike the New Vegas mod, which makes you, you know, have a slight allergic reaction to stim packs in line with how human medicine doesn't always work on Time Lords quite right, which is was both a nice balancing feature and also quite a good way to deal with the fact that you could basically do that same thing. It just means I can heal myself to full in an instant whenever I go down. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. That's fine. I'm fine.
Hide and seek.
I'm also not actually sure that that fucking Dalek gun is actually functional in the slightest. It's hard to tell. Well, the Doctor being half human's a whole fucking thing. We shouldn't get into that right now, because the Doctor Who people will shit their pants. And I'm the Doctor Who people. And I don't want to do that on stream. Hold on, let me just... Ow. Let me just stand up for a second so I can see what gun I'm wielding. Please. Video game. Please. There we go. I should probably get cured of my horrible addiction to dying.
I mean, I don't think it's an addiction to dying.
Oh,
just
no, it's
like
no, sorry.
Drugs and alcohol.
Alcohol and psycho, yeah.
Psycho.
Can you ever get addicted to smoking in these games?
I don't think nicotine's a usable item.
That's odd.
That would bump it up from a teen rating.
The rating, says board, would be boosted up. Like, tobacco's one of those things that does affect the rating board for some reason.
Huh, strange.
Like, you can do fantasy drugs, but if you do a real drug, that's a thing that changes their opinion or something.
Unless it's alcohol. You can drink as much alcohol as you like.
Yeah, no.
Kids, don't smoke, but do become alcoholics.
Night vision, powerful combat sniper, that seems really good. And now...
It's got something to do with...
Now my everything
tobacco
hurts.
lobby. I don't know.
Goodness knows. I'm sure there's games you can smoke in. And Outcry's one of them. That was made by friend Quinn.
I'm fairly certain you can smoke in Disco Elysium.
Yeah, admittedly that's... Oh, she's mad at me. Look, ma'am, I just need you to carry... oh god.
In fairness, you have got you are carrying like a whole ass arsenal with you. Like,
yeah,
you've got enough firepower to take on the Brotherhood of Steel single-handedly.
I need... But what if I need to? It'll be really
awkward.
awkward.
Don't get me wrong, I'm in the same situation.
It'll be really awkward if
I always carry...
What if I bump into an entire platoon of soldiers and I need to kill them all with my guns. It'll be really awkward if I can't do it. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good.
So I always carry like I always carry 9 weapons with me when I'm playing this game.
I
For
want all the
varying
weapons.
purposes.
It's a problem.
Listen, guns are pretty. They go bang.
Drugs.
It is 4 times the size.
Drugs are also pretty.
Going
Do you ever wonder if we're gonna...
Going through these just reminds me of things I've got in here.
Transdogrifier.
Huh?
Normal things, yeah.
I'm sorry, instead of a brain, there's a small dog rotating in my skull at all
That
times.
happens. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's what happened to Toby Fox.
Yeah, sounds about right.
If I wasn't playing... I mean, I don't want to do it on stream because I've already played the whole thing on stream, and I think it's just other better people can be your Deltarune streamer for the day. If you want that... Oh god, who shut my door? But, like...
Ooh, ow.
One of my stream choices today was genuinely going to be like, I just do the secret chapter 3 boss over and over again until it's fucking dead.
Oh,
Until either it or you are dead.
Yeah,
that's my plans for today. I'm
Yeah.
currently taking a break from it to do this.
yeah, that boss is a rat bastard.
Fucking awful.
Oh, Christ!
Actually, it's really fun to fight,
Dad?
which is why I've managed to dump like 5 hours of the past 3 days into it.
Oh, Christ!
Did you just shout dad?
Dab. I got the
Oh.
dab redeem. It's normal.
Oh.
I then had my hands off the controls when a car was about to explode.
It happens.
I'm fine.
Everything's fine. We're all doing well. It's good and normal.
What was what was that
Weird
noise?
wasteland trigger.
I date
That was
maybe.
No, it was a weird wasteland trigger. I just don't know what for because I've never used the mod.
Neither
It'll be
do
here
I,
somewhere.
and I'm currently using the mod. There's dead gunners.
Man, I wish they fleshed out the railroad a bit better.
Same.
Lucigen stuff. I mean, I wish any of the factions were well written, but like genuinely, like people are more. It probably says something about society that like people are more drawn to the faction run by a weird fascist because he's the only one who's an interesting character.
Which one's that?
Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, I thought we were also including New Vegas in this. And I
Oh
was
yeah, no,
not sure
those
whether
ones
you
are
meant-
all. Those ones generally pretty good. I know you are wrong about that, but
I have opinions.
like Magic Castle, it's actually sounds turns. There's around the test stage, business buildings. Days or weeks to disperse naturally. Uh-oh. So if there's horrible gas, what do you mean legendary enemy? Okay then. Okay.
Ollie Oliver got you.
I guess so. I guess they mutated.
John Oliver got you.
Fucking
Good lord.
hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Stab, stab, stab. Nope. Up I get. As long as I have stim packs, I will refuse to die. Oh my god, I need more. Wait, hold on, what am I fucking
Composing
doing?
musical stim packs that impact the soul.
Hey, fellas, you like nukes? I did.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building
Melon.
immediately.
Ooh, melon!
I'm gonna eat the melon. Hold on. You know what? If I'm having a bit of a rough day, let's just have some delicious, delicious snacks of
Brain fungus!
Fungus.
delicious, delicious snacks. I probably should have kept a few of those for planting, actually. Oh well.
Genuinely still thought you were talking about alcohol.
The brain fungus.
This is my booze plant.
I mean, you joke, but
I mean, yeah, I guess like hops and barley and shit.
Yeah, this is... I think I remember what my problem with this guy is that there's just too much to grab, so I end up wanting to carry too much crap. And then I kind of just... my inventory gets clogged and it distracts from the
Yeah,
actual
over.
exploring part of the game, which is what I want to actually be doing.
Yeah, this game's not good if you can't at least temper the hoarding nature.
I can't do
except
that in
the game
real!
actively. Yeah, and the game actively encourages you to hoard.
Mm.
I wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
Oh, I love Ada.
That's a fun one.
Got the chills. This would be the place to provide them.
I like that every companion said things at the same time because they're not programmed for that.
A chemical leak has been detected.
I've noticed.
Please evacuate
I've noticed the chemical
building.
leak bug. Quick save.
It doesn't seem to be affecting you though.
Who's there?
No, don't worry. I'm immune to.
Built different.
I'm built different. Yeah. Look, watch.
Well, the gunners certainly seem to be hallucinating.
Wait, why did I lockpick that? I have a Sonic. Whatever. Why am I doing this? I've got a Sonic. That was the wrong button for the Sonic.
Not that it's an option.
You've got a Sonic. Nick's got a Knuckles. Unfortunately, Batman doesn't have a tail.
A chemical leak has been detected.
Please evacuate the building.
Details. Inactive, non-lethal targets. You know what? Yeah, I'll electrocute some. Lab reports, chemical.
You'll electrocute them.
Yep, you've got stinky gas.
Zap 'em.
And you've got the
I'm
eradicator.
sorry, I didn't realise.
Can't get access to the network. Can activate this for no good reason.
Hooray!
Oh Christ! Yep, you're doing okay. You're doing good. I feel like that prototype should probably be in a different room from us. And oh shit! Sorry, Nick.
A chemical leak has been detected.
How the fuck do you... What mod have you installed that just allows you to instantly ragdoll people you bump into?
It's no, don't worry about that. It's fine. Oh, thank fuck! I can do weapons stuff. Okay, so.
Yes, 501's a good mod. Ooh.
I swear at least one of these I was just going to take apart and put back together. It's fine. I've decided that unless there's a really cool weapon, I'm going to do jack shit with it. But I have now remembered that I've got
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected.
this.
A Watts laser rifle. Ooh, very good gun.
A magazine about a Lancer, I guess. Fucking sure.
Tube flange sounds like a Scottish insult.
Who's there?
Are you sure it isn't? We should ask Mary. Oh, you're having a fun time in the hole.
Really strong.
The insult can be a Scottish insult if you're not a coward.
Hey.
Or if you're Scottish.
Not much of a threat after all.
I genuinely, because of the flames
Hold
that
on.
set that person on fire.
Did I drop that, or is that a different one
that's
that
a
she
different one.
had?
It's a different one.
Fucking God.
Your one's got a folded stock, that one's got a solid stock. Also, because of the flames, I genuinely thought that said Bunner Private. I was like, God, even your mods targeted.
Are we keeping this joke going? Is this where we're doing? Is this how we are? Fuck. Banui.
Banui.
You and your
Um,
bunny.
and now I can. Okay, so sighted or tactical. So this one has a bit of a combat barrel. This one has a shotgun barrel. And a reflex sight.
A chemical leak has been detected.
Semi-auto
I would go for
shotgun.
the-
Okay.
The building.
I would go for the.
I'm
for the
just going to
shotty.
scrap this thing. No, not that one. Fuck. Oh my God, Fallout. I'm going to scrap. I'm going to scrap this one. I've accidentally renamed it Rrrr.
It happens.
And now I'm scrapping Root. Well, I mean, it's not worth doing that, but my brain wants to anyway, so... Where's the good one I have? There we go. Oh, there's a guy.
Has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
You know, I think there might have been a chemical leak, everyone.
I mean, I know it's irritating, but on the other hand, if it was an automated,
Yeah, I know it's
emergency
realistic.
broadcast
I have no mouth, but I must dunk. Okay, just
I love the noises that come out of your face hole sometimes.
thank you. I'm proud of them. Um,
Good.
usually.
Take ownership of those noises.
Oh, robot buddies.
A chemical
this is
leak
beyond.
has been detected. Please
Oh,
evacuate.
I keep doing drugs rather than pulling out my screwdriver. It's a real problem.
Is this how you got addicted?
Probably. Protectron control.
This is how Zoe got
I
addicted
keep
to meth.
accidentally doing drugs. What's wrong with
Choose
me?
personality mode. You are going to all be medical responders, the nicest sort of boys. Available to me right now.
You don't have the tapes. You need to collect the secret tapes, Zoe.
Oh God, collect. Slenderman says collect my eight tapes to make the Protectrons work properly.
Tony Hawk's Pro Slender. Find the secret pages on each level? I don't know.
I don't remember what.
Okay, so there is quite an active modding scene for
Please evacuate the building.
Tony
Yeah,
Thug Pro.
Yeah.
I am wondering if anyone has ported, like, I would love to see just one of the Fallout world maps ported to Thug Pro.
I'm sure it's possible.
Are you floating?
That I just walked through that. Okay, Bean.
What's the matter? You never levitated before?
Oh, I'm not cool enough to levitate.
You know, the worst part is that these fuckers have drunk all my Nuka-Cola.
Where am I?
That is the
yes,
worst
that is
part
the
of
worst
any
part.
post-apocalypse.
They drank me colies.
Do you think we're ever going to get more information about Elder Scrolls 6?
A chemical leak has been
I'm
detected.
not sure. I feel like they probably did one of those. Oh fuck! I shot the. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. I shot my friend by accident. Shit.
It happens to the best of us. God, that's such a good sound design on that Watt laser gun. Well done to the modder who did that.
Yeah, it's a
The
good one.
laser guns are... I will give Fallout 4 this. They finally got the laser guns to sound right. And by right, I don't mean accurate to real life. I mean fun to shoot.
Ooh, a note from Eric. Oh no, they're committing tax fraud.
Please.
Hold on, this is the accounting terminal. They actually were committing tax fraud.
That happens.
Yeah, no, they're okay, one of these is like everything went well, and the other is we lost so much fucking money.
I mean, like, this is Fallout.
That's to be fair.
Every pre-war company was committing massive amounts of crime.
I mean, this is companies, so real life isn't
Yeah,
that
that's true.
different in a lot of respects.
That's an incredibly fair point. I guess what I mean when I say all companies were committing a massive amount of crime is that they were doing it and leaving such blatant evidence of it. Again, though,
Yeah, for the
you know what?
for the survivors in the post-war.
Ow!
What?
Something just flew into my king eye.
Oh god,
Oh,
you okay?
shrapnel from the gunfire.
Ah!
Hold on, I don't want to
There
do
we go.
this minigame. Let's do drugs about it accidentally and then pull out my screwdriver again.
That's...
To be fair, every time I have to interact with a computer, I need to take an enormous amount of drugs beforehand. Which is a problem when you're an IT professional.
Yeah. Okay, they appear to have had some sort of... They've overwritten the security and then the data got corrupted. Oh dear, somebody did a thing that was a storytelling that I'm genuinely just not taking in, I'll be honest. I've forgotten how words work. Let's put you on the faves bar some...
I,
I I think I should be conserving the alien rounds more. There.
Serve your aliens. Or just get the mod that makes aliens attack.
Oh yes,
It's
the Mars
horribly
mods.
overtuned.
Oh.
Yet we're not alone.
Please evacuate the building.
Please evacuate the building.
Lower the dosage.
Please evacuate your bowels.
I
No.
guess this man lives there.
But I said please. Oh, also thank you very much, Panda. I'm assuming you were talking about my answer.
Honestly, Panda just says things. I don't.
Don't we
I don't
all?
trust like that.
Welcome to the Hallucinogen
Why did I say
Labs
that? That's
observation area.
free. Ooh, toy boy. There we
Please step
go.
up to the windows for a
Toy boy,
demonstration of
toy,
our
toy.
products in development.
Ooh.
Toy, toy, toy boy.
Also, while we're on the subject of hot, well, we're not, but going back to the subject of hot Fallout things, Deathclaw's in Fallout 4. Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
on that same page. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
State of the art.
I don't like to talk about all of my things I want to fuck on stream.
I
But,
mean, you don't have to. I'm going to talk about the things I want to fuck.
I guess that's my life now. Okay.
It's time for the return of Mama Melfi.
Oh no. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't fuck a Fallout 4 Rad Scorpion.
Observation lab procedure. Okay, so it's end security lockdown. Sure, fuck it. I mean, what could go wrong with unleashing the horrible gas upon the world?
The horrible gas.
The horrible gas. I remember this
horrible
was supposed to be
gas.
like a melee playthrough. I was maxing strength and bopping people. That's why this character sucks.
Out the window now.
Evacuate the building.
Careful, man. I don't think we're alone.
Thanks, Ada.
You don't say.
I think we're alone now.
Bothering anybody now?
Always RPG.
Drug-addicted, gun-wielding Doctor Who. Doctor Who breaks bad.
There's a lot of bits where the Doctor just straight up uses a gun, and people like to forget about that because, like, especially post Time War Doctor is very anti-gun in particular, but like as early as the 11th Doctor, the no guns rule was a bit looser.
I don't know
Like it
jack
would be
about Doctor Who.
it would be
Up to you.
weird to see the it would be
Has been detected.
if the 9th Doctor used a gun, it would have to be under extreme circumstances for it to make sense. I do not see the 10th Doctor using a gun much, but, you know, he's a weird man. He might. And most Doctors would only use a gun as a tool. They wouldn't shoot someone with it, basically.
See, now,
I say
was
most
gonna
because
say-
there are exceptions to this. Like the Doctor isn't like a complete pacifist or like a fool.
He just doesn't like killing.
He doesn't like killing. He likes giving people a chance to be better. But if someone can clearly not be better, or like they're going to eat the universe, he'll fucking shoot them.
Repeat. A chemical leak
Yeah, sometimes people just have to be stopped.
Please evacuate
And,
the building
like, you
immediately.
can give them a chance to
Like-
stop themselves, but if they're not willing...
Look, yeah, like much as there was a moment similar to this in the most recent series finale, and like while I was mixed on the scene where that happened, I'm still a bit like, yeah, no, this isn't out of character exactly. It's just a bit rushed.
See, now, I know very little about Doctor Who. In fact, I would say I know nothing about Doctor Who.
Be free of the knowledge.
But based purely on vibes, although this could be more based on the actor rather than the character, I would fully expect Christopher Eccleston's Doctor to be... You know what? I'd just keep a gun handy.
No, because
See,
the thing is, he's a
he's-
traumatized war vet.
Yeah.
Well, then that's an exceptionally bad reading on my part.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, he is one of the doctors that has just straight up pointed a weapon at someone. That someone was a Dalek, admittedly. But,
But the Daleks are still people. They're just
Technically-
monstrous people.
I mean, they're fascists. I think if you shoot a Dalek, no one gives a fuck. In that story, it was the wrong choice to make because that Dalek had reasons. But, like, there were reasons that wasn't the case in that particular one. But, like, usually Daleks are bad, and it's okay to never trust them and shoot them. There
It
are...
is okay to shoot Daleks.
It is okay to shoot a Dalek.
Please evacuate the building.
My favourite
Oh.
Doctor Who quote: "Parasite in chief in her idiot hat."
Yeah, no, Christopher Eccleston kind of rules.
But yeah, no, I think 10 wouldn't use a gun, not because he doesn't like...
What the fuck?
Not because of anything, like, particularly principled. More so just because... He struck me as the doctor that if he started using a gun to fix his problems, he would never stop.
Yeah, that Doctor very much has a lot of underlying darkness shit going on, under the sort of hero persona that he's putting on constantly. Like, he is very much just like a guy pretending to be a superhero in order to get away, in order to feel like a good person, basically.
Is 10 played by David Tennant?
That's David
Yes.
Tennant, yes.
Right, okay. This is the sort of elementary level of
Usually
knowledge
it's
I
the
am
other way
having to
around
communicate.
whenever I say an actor name. To be fair, most people just go who, rather than I cry for a second.
I was gonna say that's gotta
But-
get confusing.
Like, I say, oh, the 10th Doctor, and they're like, which one was that one again?
A chemical leak has
And
been
then I'm
detected.
like, oh, you know, the 4th Doctor, and they're like,
Evacuate the building
whom?
immediately.
And they say Tom Baker, and they're like, what the fuck is a Tom Baker? And then I
It's
cry.
Tom's. The Tom Baker.
Tom Baker from
Where we
Tom
get
Baker.
Tangy Toms from.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Me?
Yeah.
Tangy Toms.
Just who the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what that
don't-
is.
It's okay. Apparently this is one that's just for me.
Yeah.
Shout out
me.
Bad Kitty? Hey, me!
Oh.
I'm not going away.
I'm just gonna
Oh!
steal this man's stuff. He can live. Valentine disliked that I pickpocketed a man I was going to murder.
See, Valentine doesn't like it if you steal from the living. If you kill someone and then steal from them,
So-
absolutely
Then it's
fine
fine.
with that.
Hold on, if I stand up, can this guy...
He's okay with murder, against theft.
Okay.
Explode. Why did you blender explode?
Got it.
Ooh, industrial
So
solvent.
Blender Explode's supposed to be like talking about the program, or
Excuse me.
just
Excuse me.
overfilling a blender while making like a milkshake and it explodes everywhere.
I think it's about casting the spell Blender Explode while someone is making a smoothie.
Please evacuate the building
I
immediately.
hate when people cast Blender Explode and I explode.
I saw someone do that on Chopped the other night. Just
God.
watching it with dogs. Blender Explode.
Yeah. I hate the Blender Explode.
I actually
Oh, a
ended up
minigun.
winning the competition.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna
The one
explode your,
Blender
your
exploded.
opposition's blender, it's like, what are they gonna do? Not?
That would be a really cutthroat kitchen sort of game show. Okay, you can choose to sabotage your opponent's equipment in violent ways.
Master password added.
A chemical leak has been
Mainframe
detected.
status.
Please evacuate the building.
Oop. Damn it.
Thank goodness I'm
Is it
immune
bad
to
that I
breathing.
think the voice that's doing a chemical leak has been detected sounds a bit like Elon Musk?
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
get me into the turbidor. Security door control. Open the door. Why did they hide a shortcut past this terminal behind another terminal immediately to the right of it? So I've watched some streams about bad horror games and such. Garden of Banban in particular, and I think in those games that has been highlighted by my morbid fascination, essentially, is that they kind of burn some game design principles down to very transparent levels, because what they're doing it so messily. One of the things that that's been pointed out is the button thing, where in Garden of Banban, for example, you will go to press a button to open a door which contains another button for you to press to then let you get through another button to open the actual door you've wanted to open the whole time. Now, all games are like this to an extent, right? That's not abnormal, that's not bad, it's that they're not hiding it very well, so it doesn't feel like
it's not really abstracted the process.
they've not abstracted the process enough to make it to
Evacuate the building.
hide what they're doing exactly. So and as a result it just becomes kind of, oh Christ, what the fuck is happening in here?
You have nothing.
Oh my,
When you, the player, can tell that something is just
yeah.
busy work, so that you're not immediately just pressing a button and walking through,
Yeah.
it becomes painful.
In this case, what's getting me as well is that, like, Fallout is, in theory, a game about role-playing, picking your choices, doing things differently if you're, if you've picked a different build, sort of stuff. In theory. In practice, I needed hacking to get past that one. I don't think that was an alternate solution. I mean, I could have got the password another way, I guess, but I don't know how. Maybe I couldn't have. Maybe I was actually just locked into that. I'm gonna do drugs and eat food. Corn.
To derail real quick,
Yes.
Yeah, no, of course.
Panda has come up with I think this is a genius idea. Rokos Basilisk, obviously fake. We should make it real and put Elon Musk's brain in there.
Yeah, that tracks.
The
Panda?
Torment Nexus. We should simply
Sold.
build it.
We should build it and put
We should
the Tech
just
Bros
build the
in
Torment. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how the Rocco's Basilisk thing works, right? Like, oh, we need to make AI ourselves so that the AI won't put us in the Torment Nexus once we make it, inevitably.
So
it's like, maybe just don't.
Rocco's Basilisk is
make
just
it.
Pascal's wager for Silicon Valley
Have you
losers.
considered not making it? Oh, I have enough acid
The
to make a
whole-
single grenade.
The whole
Perfect.
thing is that in future, as this is as far as I'm aware, so you know, I may be wrong because I'm not stupid enough to believe in this bullshit. So I might not be giving it the best sell here. But as far as I'm aware, Rocco's Basilisk is at some point in future a benevolent AI is going to exist that will solve all of humanity's problems. To solve all of humanity's problems, it is going to naturally need to simulate humanity to discover what those problems are. Therefore, in order to prevent the suffering of humanity in the future, it's going to need to, in this simulation, torture people who don't work to bring about its existence as fast as possible. So, if you're not invested,
bollocks. It's complete
it's
bollocks.
the stupidest thing, and yet, I mean, like, it's so. Who's that?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me, the rabbit.
Mary.
Hello.
I've been summoned here to torture Elon Musk for all eternity.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
He
Doing
didn't donate
God's work.
all of his money to make AI real. But like, man, the whole point of it is, at some point in the future, there will be like arbitrarily like infinite good utility from having given all of your money to AI tech bros, and that not doing that is therefore the worst thing you can do. And it's like, oh, you've just reinvented religion from first principles.
Yeah, genuinely, it's like this like someone pointed out, this happens every time there's a big world-changing, fucking technology. Like, they invent the wheel. Oh, life is like a wheel. You know, they invent. I don't know. I can't remember what the next one was. But like now, we've invented
First,
the computer.
there was the
life is a
wheel.
computer.
Then there was the computer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was helping an
whole tech
awful old
tree.
lady. I forgot.
Yeah.
They added a reason to come here.
The actual specific thing about this basilisk, as it is called, is that you're being simulated now, and this is all to test if you would donate all of your money to supporting AI. And the second you say that you're not going to go all in on this, the AI will, like, all the walls will drop away, and it's like, surprise, sucker, you've been in the torture simulation all along. I knew you would do it, and I'm gonna torture this simulated version of you forever.
I mean,
and it's like, well, you don't know you're not the simulated version,
Is
and it's like,
Domatix
okay.
real? Is
Yeah,
it
it's-
Domatix?
That is something my 14.
The Matrix.
That I was
So,
trapped in a. The fact that I was trapped in a torture simulation forever was something my 14, 15-year-old self genuinely believed during the deepest parts of my depression. However, like, framing
Among Us
it this
hasn't
way.
been in the torment.
Hello, are you
nexus.
bad?
Exactly.
Are you evil?
Yes, I am a bad.
No, not you.
Um,
The missionaries.
well, I am evil.
All missionaries are evil.
Oh, they're missionaries. They're evil.
Which
Okay, so
Doctor Who shoot
that guy's
missionary
flagged as
outside?
red, but none of these
That's why
guys.
no life is a
Oh,
wheel.
it's just one. I
You
think
have
this is a
discovered
quest. Hold on.
ceremonial burial. Life is a ceremonial burial. You have discovered
Hello.
the airplane. Yes, this is wildly different parts of the civilization tech tree. Automaton wants to ride something all night long. Oh, the highway, I get it. I was like, huh.
The whole world is broken.
This guy is evil, though, I'm just gonna say.
Until I found a way to make a difference.
It-
To transform my
the-
life, and maybe everyone else's too. We call ourselves the pillars of the community. We're...
I never trust someone who says that.
So, I'm gonna tell you now, that is not his vanilla face.
Yes,
Hey!
it is. This
Well-
is completely. I've changed nothing. Don't worry about it.
Right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all
Like,
about
there's a reason
how you can be a part
they
of
gave him this face. Yeah,
Oh,
what
that's
the
a powerful
Matrix was
image.
deeply uncool and cringe.
Well, then you would have Elon Musk.
Well, yes.
I'm not selling anything, neighbor.
Like, can we just take a moment to just talk about how all of this sort of techno-fascist shit comes from the less wrong forums?
Oh god, yeah.
Not
the-
be more
Look.
wrong.
yeah.
We can. There's no chance.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I really can't.
Who
say
first
no.
formed a Harry Potter themed
Oh god,
cult,
yeah, methods
Oh,
of
no.
rationality. That's where that came
and
from.
then
wasn't-
a worm themed murder cult who has
Don't worry.
quite explicitly like committed political assassination.
Okay, it's a bit complex, right? The guy behind the Rocco's Basilisk thing started Less Wrong first, and I think the idea was that he was kind of like self-taught in a lot of things.
Yeah, he reinvented
he wanted to
philosophy
teach a lot of
and
things, and he-
principles that
Yeah, but
obviously
like
hit
that doesn't make
all
him
the
I
make
don't
him
think that
good. I just want to give fair criticism of the dude because he made the Harry Potter fanfic as a recruiting tool.
I'm always excited to
for his cult. Yes,
It wasn't necessarily a cult.
it wasn't fully a cult at the time, but
exactly.
it was on its way.
It did, however, spawn a cult,
Still
which
honest.
kind of was unrelated. It just sort of happened
Two
to.
cults.
It just happened to cause
Two
cults.
separate cults.
This man just
I
happened
cannot
to accidentally
stress
keep
enough.
causing cults.
Yeah, the Zizians. It's Ziz with
Yep.
a Z.
We
Specifically because he took their name from a character from the web novel Worm. The Simurg, also known as Ziz.
Oh god, I think I've.
This is one of my favorite parts of the job.
I've read that book and I'm like, why would you
The first step is simple.
why would you want to emulate the this is another don't build to torment nexus moment.
I actually know someone, and I'm not gonna name names, who was involved with the Less Wrong forums.
Yeah.
Back before they all managed to somehow seize all the political power in the world.
You must think I'm an idiot.
Well, you
And-
did, didn't you?
Yeah, no,
You've got
the person I know
everything you've got. Or
describes themselves as being kept around as
What if
their
I've
token
changed my
incompetent
mind
queer
and don't
anarchist
wanna
that they
do
sharpen
anymore?
their
No,
convictions
sorry, I'm
against.
afraid we're past that.
And
You
Jesus
really do need to
Christ.
give me everything.
yeah, they are just awful in every single way. Like, I don't want to.
Your choice. What you want to
From what I have heard, it doesn't surprise me that they've started cults because they are real.
Get out of here
Like,
before I change my mind.
their
I will
definition of
say-
post-human and everyone else's definition of post-human are real different.
Really different.
Yeah. I will
It's a
say,
shame, because-
Zoe, as one who actually read the fucking story,
No, I did
that
read
fucker was actively trying to create a
We
cult.
don't have
He was
Yeah,
trying to create a cult of
100%.
personality around himself, and he failed at that.
I do
Yeah.
remember in my knowledge of this story, the dude did at one point try to get J.K. Rowling's permission to publish his bad fanfic.
Listen, imagine the timeline we'd live in if that had happened.
God, if we had physical versions of that and both Fallout Equestria, I'm not entirely sure
Fallout
we'd have lived
Equestria.
2025 as a species.
They self-printed Fallout Equestria.
They did self-publish that. You can have physical copies of that, however.
Yeah, to be fair, I know people who enjoy that fan fiction, and we will bully them about it. Don't get me wrong.
I do know,
but
at least a couple who do, and I do bully them about it.
Yeah. My knowledge of it is it plays with some interesting ideas, but like also like you're not going to enjoy it if you're not a horse fan.
Yeah,
it's horse fan fiction.
You're not going to enjoy it if you're not a horse.
Yeah, you have to be a horse if you want to.
You have to be a horse.
Fan fiction.
You do.
Or a sex worker, I guess. Sure, fuck it.
Simply become a horse.
Yeah, when we say you have to be a horse to enjoy this, unfortunately, what we're saying is, no, you have to be a horse.
You have to, yeah.
We're doing Force Horse now.
Yeah.
I've leveled up.
It's like Force Femme, but we turn you into a pony.
Yeah.
Oh,
what was I
there is genuinely also what's that fiction called? Happiness is mandatory or something. Friendship is mandatory, something like that. Yeah.
People would.
Where they build the Princess Celestia AI that force horses everybody.
God.
And then like, why do I know this?
That's just someone's kink.
It genuinely was.
This is just horse femme.
That's
just
horse femme. Jesus Christ. You know, okay, my strength's maxed, my endurance is pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
So I do have a pony Sona, but like that's solely for if I ever got around to streaming specifically the game Slaughter a Horse.
Yeah, you just wanted to play a horse murder game.
That's serial killer.
That's a normal thing to do. Don't worry about it.
Because I felt weird about playing the game with just my name there, because it's like, oh yeah, these ponies are lynching someone by my name and hanging them and they die, and I'm like,
Oh, that sounds...
It's that kind of game. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'll make up a character for this.
You know what?
Yeah, I made a horse once because I wanted to.
Oh yeah, I saw that horse.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was a good horse.
It was a good horse.
And
I
it's
liked
only
my horse.
something you could... It's something you could only barely describe as being a My Little Pony.
It was a horse.
Yeah.
Was it just a photorealistic horse that you had crayoned on the back?
Oh no, it's I'd have to find it. I mean,
the fact that this is being talked about in hushed, well, not quite hushed tones, but in like cryptic, evasive words, makes me think
I'm gonna post Zoe's horse Sona. Where did I put this?
I made OC horses at one point, but they were just me being like, haha, sex. So
yeah,
they weren't very good.
Sex.
Horse.
Look at this horse.
That's definitely a horse.
That's some kind of horse.
It's in no way a shark.
Shark
I mean, correct.
I'm just gonna post my own one in the sake of fairness. Yeah, I had been posting in the wrong.
I can't put
general chat earlier.
I don't want to risk breaking Fallout by trying to put these in the chat. Oh, a bear!
Eh? Oh, Yaguai, of course.
Yeah, so I had actually earlier posted the Doctor Who is gonna bust a cap in your ass, and for some reason at some point I posted that Cartoon All Stars The Rescue clip about the chipmunks discussing the presence of marijuana.
Oh no, the chipmunks are being racist.
They're not being racist. At least not more.
They used that specific word, which basically existed to be like racist about drug.
Here are some ponies. pony horses. I'm putting them in chat. That was the wrong one. That's the Zoe one. Oh, play this.
Oh, they are not linking. That's annoying.
Oh my god, it's not letting me link it.
Are you not... Mary, you're not... I'm giving you VIP, so I think that'll let you post links, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah. Alright. I posted
just...
2 horses.
They're not ban. I right-clicked you and it's like, do you want to ban this user? Like, no.
No.
Fucking... I give the opposite... Hold on. I've not been paying attention to the ads. There are ads going on. Shit.
Oh no, we have to repeat this entire bit about ponies.
Oh no.
Well, actually, while we're talking about it, I've had an idea for a video game.
Yeah?
See, we've been talking about ponies, and you were talking about Slaughterhorse. And I've been thinking about the modern gaming landscape. And about how everyone likes a cozy sim nowadays.
Yeah.
Everyone wants...
But they also like them to be about sort of like kind of mundane jobs, you know, like car mechanic sim, stuff like that. So I think the next big idea waiting to pop is abattoir worker sim.
Oh, they've done that. Don't worry about
it. I think that might effectively just be
I actually think I have seen several games be abattoir worker simulations.
I'm not talking about like in the sort of schlocky horror game aspect.
Yeah, not a horror game at all. This is crucial.
Yeah, no,
it's
a clinical sort of detached. You bring in an animal and you turn them into meat.
Hold up a sec.
But gamified. You get achievements.
Yeah, and you've got to like keep your workspace clean, and you got to, you know, follow procedure to do it, and you got to do this job.
Yeah.
Like on the killing floor, which we don't let people do in real life for more than a couple of months before stopping them from doing that, because this does drive people insane.
Yeah, like you can buy upgrades for your captive bolt gun. Things like that. I think this is the next idea waiting to pop, and I'm copywriting it now. If this appears on Steam in early access, I will be claiming royalties.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Need something?
Let me... What's the... I fucking... Why did they put it all on the same button?
Batman is real.
Let me give her shit.
Hey, this...
There we go. Now I found the one that gives me the trade button.
Friendship with benefits. Listen, I know about that game because my girlfriend has posted screen caps of it when I commented on her having her status as now playing Friendship with Benefits, and I went, I'm gonna level with you. I'm assuming this is like My Little Pony porn. And she went, yeah, it is. And I went, cool.
Ah, Little Pony.
No,
Link
comrade.
I'm morbidly curious now. Link it. Link it to me in DMs. I need to know what this is and whether it's just a single.
Someone else did this. No, it has apparently fairly good character designs and stuff.
Okay, no, it's not. If it's not morbid curiosity, then it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
It crosses the line from being a bit into sincere.
We can't. Yeah, we can't be sincere.
Yeah.
My
sincerity is the death of comedy.
Automaton, we're gonna turn you into a horse. You're gonna be a unicorn.
They should. That you know what? That's a really good idea. They should make a mod for Fallout 4. I say they, some nebulous they, should make a mod for Fallout 4 that gives you a full-size giddy-up buttercup that you can ride around the wasteland.
Oh yeah,
I ride a robot horse.
I want to say that I've seen like footage of a mod which just makes those horses work.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, the game froze for a second again. Which seems to like...
when you've got an... uncurated. Shall I say uncurated? Well, no, uncurated is a bit. Where you've got a mod list, I guess, in general.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
this is fucking
absolutely
progress. That's a mistake.
My Little Pony fan games that are porn.
Yeah,
and
I
ones that
have
got the serial numbers filed off so they can sell this.
I have.
And like, it makes
seen
sense given the
things.
fandom.
Hey, hold up there. First time
Yeah.
you get a neighbor, you can't go walking around without insurance.
I am fairly certain
You better back off,
that My Little
or you're the
Pony
one who's gonna need insurance.
is.
Hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up.
No, actually, you know what? I'm
Why
going to
is
abandon this line of
Valentine
thought.
Nick Valentine making a little bloodthirsty, are we? Here with that Fortunately, you picked the right town.
Hi, cosplayer man.
You.
It's Fallout. Have to cast her cosplayer, man.
Yeah, like why? Well, I'm sorry, you cannot.
Single
You
man.
can't look at Hancock and say, "Haha, you're a cosplayer," and then
Yeah, it's
also
like-
be a
Okay.
fan of Fallout New Vegas.
They're cosplaying for a reason in New Vegas, okay? It's because they're fucking idiots.
But so's Hancock. Like, spent 5 minutes in his company.
That what you call this?
The thing is, Hancock knows he's an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
That just wouldn't be accepted
Um,
You'll see.
Good Neighbor's my
guy's
favorite place
just queer
purely because
culture.
it,
Call this place home soon enough. So long
Yeah.
as you remember.
Hancock is queer culture. Okay. I wasn't aware of this. I'm not up to date.
I don't know. I've not paid attention, but I'm fairly sure this
Yeah,
man
no. a
did
lot of
enough
people
drugs
wanted
that he
to
turned
him.
into a ghoul. So,
Yeah.
Excuse
It's
me.
Cleo. It's no, that's not Cleo. Damn it.
And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Oh, a new face box in my store, and you're not even racist yet.
I'll take a look.
Racist yet.
Supplies, money, or violence can
No, it's because she said you're not screaming
okay,
yet, and it's like,
so
I guess
oh, she's
so.
got ASAMs. Nuka Cola outfits, sure, I guess. Bayoneted rocket launcher. This
Justin,
this
Yates.
fucking game.
You need
Okay, it
to
makes
have a
sense,
close
though.
quarters option.
I mean, yeah, you don't
What are
want
you
to
gonna
fire
do?
that in close combat.
Exactly. I mean, I guess you
It's
could
the best
theoretically
thing to put
turn it
bayonet
around,
on.
aim the exhaust at someone and fire behind you if you got close quarters problems.
They're gonna aim this backwards and just, hope nobody important is standing directly behind me.
Simply have a shotgun. Underslung shotgun.
Anti-material rifle for animals.
Actually, that would
Okay.
make sense.
Drugs, backpack, missiles.
That's my shopping list.
I'm sure my mods have really balked everything in this. Oh, I can buy the sea captain's hat.
You
I
absolutely
guess.
should, because I think you can put it on the Chinese stealth armor.
Well then, I'm testing this.
I think it's technically classed as a different piece of equipment. I really hope I'm right and not horrendously wrong here.
Don't worry,
I mean, it would
I'm
be
just
horrendously
gonna
wrong.
like.
Maybe you can be less wrong.
Duh! No, how dare you? I've never been
Immediately
so
banned
insulted
from
in my
chat.
life.
You know what? You get things. I have an inexplicable army helmet. You can have that one. You want
Some asbestos.
Delicious
More
asbestos? It's a
asbestos,
crafting
more
material, it's not anything.
asbestos. Free war asbestos.
So
A
speaking
fine
of,
My favorite cereal,
nah, that's a
asbestos.
little-
thing. Yeah.
never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just realized it's a bit of a downer, so I'm not going to say it on stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Captain, what do you mean this is just a... I wish I knew which things were junk and which weren't, apparently.
Which mean were junk and which weren't?
I don't know how
So
things are.
Why not switch tabs in your inventory?
No, as in, like, some of them have, like, plastic silver circuitry, and some of them are just, like... I wish I understood the game better. Gear or Gears?
Game.
Of War?
No.
Yeah, we're now playing Gears of War.
Gears of War out.
Like, this character here, like, there's a reason this doesn't look like a Fallout protagonist. This is Gears of War, the main character of Gears of War.
Yeah.
Wasn't his name Marcus or something?
No, it was Gears.
Yeah, it was called Gears. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, Gears Software, with an S at the start. It's just a weird coincidence.
Gears Software.
John Gears, the CEO of Gears. Yeah,
Well, we should also thank you to the CEO of Gears, because without them, well, where would we be?
Yeah, everyone knows the universe is not just a wheel,
timing
it's
belts.
a gear.
Of War.
Actually, timing belts were not founded by John Gears. They were founded by Tim Ingbelts.
Exactly. We'd be using those instead.
Oh, it's...
So, I'm like a photorealistic bunny on the stream right now.
Yeah, that's...
And I haven't changed it because I thought it was funnier just to be, you know, the realistic bunny next to the realistic... I want to say a wolf?
Oh.
Some kind of canine.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
It's a wolf.
Yeah. Like, I can turn into a bunny girl or a plush bunny, but this is funnier.
Yeah.
It's bunnier.
Yeah.
In fairness, that is an exceptional picture of a bunny. Look at it.
Oh yeah. So this is actually clipped out from a meme that was every time you repost this, somewhere on Earth, somebody is transformed into a bunny.
Oh, amazing.
One day it'll be my turn.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And it's like, this is one of two bunnies from that, and I went, well, you know, perfect photo for the... Oh.
Perfect bunny. I quite agree.
Perfect bunny. Hence the weird like position of the paws is because that bunny is leaning on a bit of wood.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a question that's probably going to divide the chat. It's going to be... We're going to split off into two distinct camps here.
Horrifying.
Floppy bunny ears or pointy bunny ears.
They're both adorable.
Really?
For my own persona, I have the big upright bunny ears, just because I like how those look better on her. But, like, there's nothing wrong with floppy bunny ears. They're very cute.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah.
On the attitude of the bunny, actually.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I can see that. Ow.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, like, okay, what is the morally correct faction to side with in Fallout New Vegas or something? It's Yes Man.
There's no good
well,
one, really, but yeah.
It's
That's the closest you'll get.
Yeah.
I mean,
Glorious
it's
Anarchy.
not technically siding with Yes Man, is it, I guess? But I thought you were going to say Fallout 4. I was like, well,
in Fallout 4,
obviously the railroad.
Yeah.
Like, morally, it's clearly the railroad.
Yeah,
I know I played through Fallout 4 once. I could not tell you who I sided with. I did finish the game. I just went, I don't care about whoever it is I'm siding with.
So a bunch of them have got some really fun missions. for dealing with each other, because you have to either you have to deal with a couple of the other factions. Most of them want to get rid of the fucking Brotherhood of Steel because, like, of course they do. And the way you can do that as the Institute is to you turn Liberty Prime against them. Great fun. The way you do that as the who are they? The Minutemen is you plant a tracking beacon on their ship and then get all of your mortars to target the airship and explode it. That's also really good fun.
Yeah, I know. I was on some kind of Liberty Prime mission. I could not tell you whether it's like sorry. Choose Cleo. Not gonna talk over Cleo.
Is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Uh-oh.
Love the
Leo
hair.
makes me feel funny.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
A gun for every occasion.
You are funny.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's the ammo I wanted.
Extremely
I bought a bunch
robot.
of useless
Funny.
ammo. Shit.
Yeah.
Funny,
I clearly don't
funny
understand
like a
money.
clown.
What do you mean? That's just an actual rifle.
Yes, that's the Scar H.
Yeah.
Argent plasma cell. Okay, so there's some Doom guns in this.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen, Cleo, great character. Loved her.
I love Cleo's terminal.
Yeah. Listen, it's okay to just say you love Cleo.
I do. I love Cleo,
It's
but I
okay
also
to
love
commission
Ada.
fan art of your persona, like making out with Cleo.
Hold
who
on
I
a
know
second.
has no mouth, but you can do it.
Hold on a second. I have to check something. When was Fallout 4 released?
When indeed.
2015. Okay, I need to
Oh,
check
that's 10
something
years
else.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he already released 72 more games since then.
Okay, no. I was wondering whether or not Cleo had a subconscious impact on a fairly significant part of my life.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. That part of my life occurred marginally earlier than Fallout 4, but it's close.
Size robot fucking nods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely valid.
Okay, so I can modify my
Again, I was
actual
genuinely-
fucking gun.
I was genuinely disappointed that the Curie romance is, oh, now she's a normal human woman, and I'm like,
Yes,
okay.
I am. Yes, thank you. I was so annoyed about that. And every time I bring it up, they're like, well, she wanted to be human. I'm like, no, that is a Watsonian explanation for my direst complaint.
yeah. And it's like, there are people out there who wish there was a romance for Nick Valentine, and I'm like, not my type, but I completely get it.
I was
Why
hoping we
isn't
would be
it?
able to romance
Like-
Ada.
If you're into guys, he's an absolute dreamboat.
He is.
Instead, you can romance, Anyway.
I believe you can romance basically everyone, but also
All
not.
of the other male companions, if I recall, but I'm like, why not him? What's wrong with him?
He's a
It's because-
robot.
I mean, this is part of. I remember reading somewhere again. I think this is like in the Oblivion era. This is like pre-2011. I read this on a forum.
What do you mean I
talking
can
about
just
how-
increase the damage for free? Of course I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Just fucking
do it.
It's the double gun mod.
Just it fires 2 bullets per bullet.
Two bullets
I
per
remember
bullet.
reading on, I think, like the like Elder Scrolls forums somewhere pre-2011, so pre-Skyrim. I was like, hey, it would be really cool to see, based on the lore, it'd be really cool to see an Elder Scrolls game that was set in elsewhere. It sounds like an interesting place. And the response was like, no, Elder Scrolls is a game about humans. And I was like, oh, that's really boring.
All the fun bits are about non-humans. What are they fucking talking about?
So, I've got bits and pieces of like a couple of fantasy novels that I'm never gonna finish them, but that's not the point. And at some point, I realized, hey, there's really no reason I need to have humans in the setting. At all. Like, I just changed all the humans into various animal people, just like, because I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
So there's two things I want to say about this. One of them is the fact that it's weird that people always want you to justify having non-human settings or non-human species in a setting that doesn't have to have humans in. Like, if you have aliens, they're like, I'll justify the aliens. Oh, yeah, no, we had First Contact. No, if this is a sci-fi book, no. I don't need to talk about First Contact. This is sci-fi, there's aliens. Or if it's fantasy, no, I don't need to talk about that. This is fantasy, there's beast races. If there can be elves, orcs, and dwarves, there can be beast races. And the second point, I have completely forgotten entirely, so we'll just skip over it.
You got so mad about it. Terrific.
I did. In my fury,
Cannot blame you. Why do I?
I thought you were going to say cannot brain you, and yes, brain I cannot.
Also true, but not the words I was trying to say with my mouth. I think.
Yeah.
Brain.
You know
Oh,
what?
no, I've remembered it now. I've heard the sort of conventional wisdom that, like, oh, well, people can't relate to non-human characters, and it's like, well, you know...
Like, I can.
Yeah, well, for a start, I can, but also, like, maybe, I don't know, just saying, maybe we should be challenging people to relate to others more? Like, relate to experiences that they, you know, relate to people whose experiences they don't have a one-to-one analog for? I don't know, just a thought.
You're a bunny now. I reposted it. You're a bunny. You need to draw your persona. Join your real world.
I don't have a bunny sona.
No. Only Meat Automaton is a bunny now.
Oh, congratulations, Meat Automata. Get bunnied.
Get bunnied. Oh, is that Nick Cage in that picture?
No, that's just a normal painting. Don't know what you mean.
Where?
Alright.
I can't believe I missed that. Shit.
Yeah, it's a bunny's community.
Almost returned to the Pikmin gallery after my small incident.
Yeah.
My small Pikmin incident.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Pikmin.
There's so many Pikmin-related incidents.
Not a fan of the
It's a
games,
bunch
but
of...
I know the creatures are...
Yeah, Nicolas Cage was actually a rabbit man.
Yeah, let's go back to the vault for a bit.
I did remember, I never finished Fallout 4. Like, I thought I did, and then I'm like, oh no, I did some mission with Liberty Prime that glitched out so badly that I didn't have any saves before the start of this mission, and I went, oh
no.
The game just won't won't finish. I've broken some flag somewhere, and it's just, it can't end.
Oh dear. Okay, so while Fallout 4 is my favourite Fallout game, I am not
game. Oh no, game.
About acknowledging issues. I will say, what? Oh no.
Okay, yeah, the game. I think my whole computer is hiccuping when Fallout 4 is hiccuping.
Ooh, worrying.
Yes.
Computer
Oh
soup.
yeah, I locked that woman outside the vault area of the vault. She's in, she lives here, in the Barstow containment area.
Formulas for you. Marvelous. Now we can reform another societal picadillo. The hydration break. Whether it rears its head around a coffee pot, water cooler, or soda fountain, it's a scientists have conducted experiment after experiment to eliminate this inefficiency. But people feel an irrational need to socialize.
This woman is evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, she's a Vault-Tec true believer. Of course she's evil. I really like the Fallout show.
It's a good show.
You worry so much, my boy. Everything
I think it earns its answer to the question.
These are just special chemicals.
Yeah, no.
I don't want
Despite the nuclear
incite
reactor, I do need to run a petrol generator and to get my motorcycle running. Hold on.
Yeah.
What type of
These people
chemicals
don't know how
are
to
you
use
talking
nuclear.
about?
What type of chemicals are we talking about? Well,
I've got to put on my
that's
hat.
up to you. But from what I've read, the R&D folks really outdid themselves.
Okay.
Let's get started.
It's
So,
LSD.
the soda fountain.
We're gonna put LSD in the water supply.
Refreshments
I
to
think
go
that
They-
might be
with
canon.
I think they have.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably just did that.
Yeah, Wild
I was
Wasteland
gonna say
canon.
they would, and then I remembered. No, I think they actively have in Fallout. Also, probably in real life, but I don't have evidence of that one.
Okay, let's check
I
out
mean,
my
that's probably part of MK Ultra.
Sigh.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I made you. I mean, this is a good look. It's a strong look.
What's up?
I mean, it is. I guess I'll put on the spacesuit. Don't worry. There we go.
I didn't see the look. I was looking away for a second.
That's a really nice spacesuit.
Yeah, it's from Prey.
That'll do it.
Okay, I'm going to build a special thing, and I'm going to build a delicious water. Where did it go? Where's my
It's gone
water
behind.
fountain? What the What the fuck?
It's gone behind.
What the Did I clip it out of reality?
That's okay. This is Fallout on PC. You can clip yourself out of reality.
I wasn't even trying. It only lets you build one of them. I can't get rid of it now.
Clip yourself out of reality. It'd be fine.
How do you do console commands in this again?
I believe it's the
tilde or grave key.
Yeah, the one beneath escape, as far as I'm aware, or possibly the
Yes.
apostrophe in.
And
Tilde
then
is not
TCL
working.
is not
Apostrophe, no clip.
Nope, TCL.
Oh, TCL. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, strobing.
Yeah, I guess that just sort of happened, huh?
This place does the strobe.
You can probably open the workshop menu and then pick it up from there
Yep,
and move
hold
it.
on. I want to move things. Escape. Oh my god, you can see the wiring where they've connected the power under the fucking map to get the generator connected. Jesus. It won't... It's just trying to make me do uranium barrels.
That should work.
Uranium barrels.
Can you not go and grab it now?
It's there we go. Enter to select. There we go.
There we
Okay,
are.
sorry,
I think it's
that it was a fiddle, but I got it.
Uranium barrels. Were you just singing that, Carols?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm just gonna quickly
Fly.
Return to
Fly,
reality
fly.
and...
You also do the thing where you make sure you are not clipped into the floor.
I wouldn't want to fall through reality, you understand? It's very important to me that I don't die. How do you do cables in this, actually? It's like space. There we
You'd
go.
be lucky if you died from that.
There we go. It should now be tied into the power network. The power isn't connected to everything. Tie everything into the power network, I fucking guess. Oh my... Did I just not connect all of these?
I mean, in fairness, I think... oh no, that's only if you're building a settlement from a blueprint. Because if you were building this settlement from a blueprint, then it's supposed to be taken care of by Sim Settlements 2.
I thought it was, but...
There's a real dearth of, like, worthwhile story and quest mods for
Well, I
Fallout
can
4.
scrap all of this, apparently. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's somebody's house. Never mind.
Scrap their house. Scrap their
Just
house.
make them homeless.
Okay, I've got -9 of something. Okay.
This
Now-
won't work without power.
You've probably not got enough power to power the power.
I've got a nuclear generator, I think.
That's not enough power.
You need more power per power.
Okay, so...
You see, they decided to just ignore the whole radiation sickness.
If I just quickly
That's
go
fine.
underground a bit. Sorry, apologies to viewers for
Going
this, but
underground, going underground.
yeah, the power comes out.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I can't believe the Doctor can canonically do this.
But I'm not the doctor. So, okay, so I think the idea is it's supposed to be passing the power into this section.
Yeah. I'm brewing up some iced coffee for tomorrow because, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of in and out.
Why
of
was
this.
Nick floating for a second there?
That's fine, he can do
That's
that.
fine.
Structures, power, connections and switches.
I love how that was all of our answers simultaneously.
I just do. Then I put
It's apparently
this
common
over
knowledge.
here, which in theory connects it to the power network. Theory.
I don't think so.
Then I just... Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can just put a fucking entire ass pylon down. It doesn't
Yeah,
let
just
me.
put a tiny
Okay.
little generator next to it.
I mean, I could always just build a fucking reactor in the middle of the room
Yeah, do it.
and then...
That's safe.
connect it into the power network. Then connect this one into...
Nope.
Oh, it just doesn't want to let me. Okay, that's... Sure. Fuck it. Fuck it. Sure.
Fuck it. Sure. Fuck it.
Certified in prototype. Yeah, so the nuclear reactor is now connected to everyone's houses, and also I think the quest is just... Oh, it's Clem! Here comes Clem. Hello, Clem. Hold on, I haven't programmed it yet.
Some people complain, but not me. Just happy to be here.
Oh, Clem. Clem, you soul.
Clem Krakata.
Clem.
Okay. I mean, the reactor is also powering everything else, I think.
Don't think about it too much.
Why is this... It's, that's the wrong terminal, isn't it? I need it to be this terminal, I think. Fucking...
Are you sure it's not that table? What did it ask you to do?
Maybe I need to connect a terminal to it.
I was going to say, like, because that terminal is not connected to the rest of your power grid.
No, because of the incident.
Which incident?
This
yes,
thing.
the witch incident.
This fucker. Not working good for
I'm a
some reason.
fucker.
Okay.
This is well known.
Then this should connect to the...
Just build another little computer. It'd be fine.
I am... Hold on, I could have made a windmill this whole time. I can't anymore, I've got no aluminium. I've used it all on my nuclear generator. But,
How's a windmill gonna work underground?
Yeah, that.
Don't worry about it.
Cave wind.
Subterranean winds.
I can't... I don't have enough aluminium. I don't have enough Can somebody look up the code to give me aluminium? Quick.
Hold on.
Because I'm fed up with this shit.
I have a mod called that makes it to where you just type bat materials in and it gives you all the materials you could ever need.
Bat material.
6.9. No, bat material. You have to have the batch file.
That requires a mod.
Player dot add item.
Player dot add item.
6907A, and then
69, you say?
A 1000.
07A, you said.
There you go. You'll have to come out of and go back into the crafting menu for it to register.
Yeah, now I've got a big picture of like iced coffee. Gonna put in the fridge. Drink over the next couple of days.
How are you gonna drink a picture?
A pitcher. Pitcher.
I know, I'm being intentionally obtuse. Sorry.
I'll set in a sentence if you like. Look at this picture. Every time I do it makes me
This
laugh.
isn't the right sort of computer, is it? Hold on, it still connects to the soda fountain experiment, though.
That's because it just needs to be a terminal. This one is the settlement management thing is specifically for Sim Settlements 2.
Oh, of course, I guess so. Vault areas going custom to anything new we give them. So let's see what nice things I can do. Appetite suppressant. Lead notes. A remarkable progress in seeing that a derivative. More pronounced. Period loss. 10% body mass index. However, they also don't. They're all depressed because half of them are depressed, but some of them are in fact surviving on less food. Interesting potential parameters. This isn't how experiments work, but mood enhancer. This provided a small sample of the final product. It's quite exciting. The CW psychoactive content of this folding water includes short-term euphoria and hallucinations. And so that's LSD. That's putting LSD in the water. Okay. Or caffeine.
Yeah.
I'm about to give up on Ted. If part of that is his elaborate station, the active ingredient of supplement Z is just caffeine. I'm surprised these sensors have no deleterious effects. Ted's team spent an inordinate amount of time balancing flavour and carbonation. They actually did focus testing against Nuka-Cola to enhance its appeal. I must admit it's refreshing. God, I hate Ted. So
let's just caffeinate it.
The running joke of this is that Ted always does the one ethical option. I find that some of the design decisions odd, but like, you know what? I'm not going to complain too hard. Nick is already drinking. Nick, you don't have a throat. You're gonna rust, buddy.
I mean, to be honest, I think if he's lasted this long without rusting, he'll probably be all right.
I'd hope.
The soda fountain's open. Want to be the first customer?
Depends. How much does it cost?
Oh, it's free.
Really? Well, I guess then.
I much prefer the Warframe version of Clem. I'm going to pretend they're the same person.
Okay. Maybe this is a crossover.
Warframe takes place an inordinate amount of time in the future, so I'm just going to assume that Clem
crossovers can have time travel.
I've made
no,
them
Clem if
a lovely house.
What are they?
Grineer?
That one, the Grineer, yes. They are indeed all genetic clones. So I am assuming that Clem is a 1,000th clone reproduction of this Clem.
Okay, so
there's been some drift.
There's been a lot of drift. But the irrepressible positivity hasn't faded.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
It's just now been supplemented with a love for fully automatic weapons.
Hold on, Overseer Bartlett's trapped in the corner.
Get out of my way.
Love.
This is a really good mod. Oh my...
Yeah, I like
ma'am. Terrific. I'm glad you think so. I put a lot of work into that choice.
I don't remember her being a ghoul. Why is she a ghoul now?
Because we left her in a vault for a long time.
Yeah. And the vault got irradiated.
Also, I know that you're mourning, Ada, but you've said that like so many times, buddy. Just, it's...
Honestly, like, I was baffled by the instant ragdoll mod at the start, but now I'm like, no, this is comedy gold. Just because you keep...
Uh-oh, sorry, I've got a settler trap.
Checking.
I'll help.
Get out of my way.
You can just chuck people.
I'm seeing it as a massive quality of life improvement.
Yeah.
You should just be able to throw people around.
Are you sick?
Oh, no. Able to lift them in one hand and throw them.
Let's see if I can... I've got any antibiotics to help this man. I do not.
So the medication I take makes me drowsy for an hour after I take it. I cannot sleep while, like, the second this wears off, I'm going to be, like, sitting bolt upright, not rested at all, so I don't bother sleeping. Like, at the moment, this is making me super weird because I'm also suffering in the heat.
whatever it is, call me a fan.
Understandable. It shouldn't be this hot.
Yeah, it's global warming.
Global warming.
Hello, the Overseer. Did you like
global warming?
Well, it does improve productivity. But really, and together with the dubious success of the power cycle, I really am beginning to question your commitment to the project. But you can still redeem yourself. The Hippocratic Oath. A solemn vow to do no harm. Well, roughly that's what it means. I don't want to get into interpreting dusty Latin textbooks. But
Yeah.
the core sentiment of the
They make me sleepy for an hour and then they have no further effect on me, and it's really kind of annoying.
Yes, that does
So-
sound like it would be irritating, metabolizing something like that quickly.
Yeah. I thought, oh, maybe this will help my insomnia. It does not.
Ugh.
You understand.
Lovely.
A nice hot mug of Horlicks, that'll do it.
Yeah, people have recommended all kinds of things for my insomnia over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
I've heard it all.
Yeah.
Enter the Voltec Phoropter. A specialized
Clearly
piece
you
of
need Bovril.
optometrist equipment that, yes, can improve a patient's
Bovril.
eyesight.
You can't drink a pint of Bovril.
Potentially so.
You can't drink Bovril at all.
Requires a bit, well,
What's
Beef
I
broth.
really should light this woman's face.
staggering quantity
No.
of radioactive material. But the results will be worth it.
She's got a face like Death Valley.
Where am I gonna get that much nuclear material?
My God.
We chose this site for Vault 88.
And the extremified expressions are not helping.
Deeper inside
What do you mean?
the caves. So, dig deep and get what we
It looks like she's
We
gurning.
knew we were gonna have a lot of bumps.
I think we ought to talk.
Yeah, me automaton, that also doesn't help.
What's wrong?
Wrong?
Can be fun though.
We've just been traveling a
I've
while
got
now.
this
I figured
schoolboy
there hasn't
helmet.
exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd
I didn't
offer
know
to
you. I
balance
didn't know
the
you could
board.
do that with Valentine.
So,
Let him get a glimpse at your laundry. Oh ho!
So, who are you, Nick?
that's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic Institute handy.
See, he still has a neck in there. It's
Not
just a mechanical tube, but
giving everyone the these days.
We're all mechanical tubes in
He
there.
he very probably could, in a literal sense, wind his neck in.
Oh, I've been beamed.
Scanned his brain and copied it onto the
Get beamed.
I think that it might more be like one of those,
pre-war cop instead of a man.
oh no.
Are you using Bean Boozled beans?
No, I'm using Jelly Bean Factory.
Why the
But,
Institute tossed me in the garbage
Oh.
instead of
there
turning me
are
into one of their people snatchers.
possible mold
Just
on
ones
them
that
at
don't
this point.
taste nice. What?
Wait, what? You're a robot.
Zoe,
I don't
get a
think
fresh
that's
set of
mold.
What else have you
beans.
been keeping from me?
Oh, I'm just lifting it. Yeah, that's a bit of the dye from another one. It's too blue to be mold.
I think we'll bounce back with
we got
Unlikely
this
to
all
be mold
sugar
unless you've been letting them
damage.
just get wet.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended
Have you been
up
storing your beans in water, Zoe?
No, I've been storing them in the
one day
pot.
in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories.
I think you should do a stream
Things
where
dolphins would say.
every time you get beans, you have to eat a single baked bean from a tin.
Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally
I mean,
ran into people, they mostly treated me with
If I have it around lunchtime,
hostility. But the
I can
kids, they weren't
just
afraid.
a button that makes me eat my lunch.
It's a classic Zoe beans on toast stream.
First human contact in this world.
I have been thinking maybe you should make a redeem where you just prep beans on toast, but it's the actual beans. Like the jelly beans.
I can't make beans on toast with jelly beans. That would kill.
I think you could do that. I think you could. You could make some like water icing, you know, just like icing sugar and water.
I like that we're talking about this while Valentine's opening his heart up to me.
Yeah, we've all.
Yeah.
Valentine's heart. We've all seen it.
It's right there.
This is a 10-year-old game at this point. We all know Nick Steely.
I don't. I haven't finished this before.
Oh, sorry.
Look, okay, he's a good boy. Bap. I'm gonna
He thinks he's
not.
Batman.
Number one, I'm gonna drop off some stuff quick.
I can feel my insides moving around.
Oh.
No, oh no.
I'm
I want
sorry.
Transfer, store all junk. Here we go. And what does the quest want me to do again? Hold on. I hate this UI. Build and power the Pteropter prototype. Okay. So workshop.
It's a type of Velociraptor.
Special. For. Yeah, no, she'd have this in her office. She's weird.
She's
This
a very
lady.
strange and unsettling lady.
God lady would have this in her room, and then I can just.
This facial expression mod you've got installed does remind me so much of LA Noire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hold on. I've got a bit of an issue.
You don't have enough power from that tiny little generator.
Turns out I'm gonna have to put enough.
Let's construct additional pylons.
I need to construct additional pylons. Here we
You
go.
must construct additional nukes.
This is the most logical place.
Just pumping diesel generator exhaust straight into this woman's face next to her bed.
She's a ghoul. She can handle it.
She'll live.
Yeah, ghouls famously don't mind diesel engines.
Just there we go, all connected.
I love diesel.
Everything's connected.
We know what we're doing.
Oh, and it's connected
We are
to this
here to
terminal
help.
as well, so I can set it up quick. Pteropter experiment. Oh, there was a fly on me. Hello, fly.
Eat
it. Doing here.
flies. Get beamed, idiot. Eat the fly.
Not eating a fly. Pteropter experiment.
What?
Choose experiment parameters.
What?
I've been beamed again. The challenge I put for you is where I am, and it's something more first vortex ambitions. Three swings with the teams. Okay.
It's the
This bean
beans
tastes
between
horrible.
the steams.
Subliminal messages. Series of micro-flash images which will play piece on a group have a positive effect on the task service view of the Vault-Tec, and the Overseers specifically. They never quite perfected an eye drop formula that was both effective and didn't cause long-lasting eye trauma, but we're still working on that. Third advisor, electroshocks and physical restraints. Vault monitoring. This one, Team Walrus, is very proud of Dr. Braun, a small MRI specifically designed to fit the photos. It's powering, which puts visual information from response to stimuli. We need to test on its mind and show an actual picture of what they're thinking about. They're not very good at it, though. So, reading minds seems cool, but not particularly useful. And then, lock in improved eye care. Simple side of this experiment, Ted. His team made a better tool for optometrists everywhere. That's it, nothing else. These prizes Mo Cresta assigning his whole team. But that seems like a lovely thing to do.
Do I choose one of the two cartoonishly evil things? Or do I avoid making this hellish landscape
Why did
even
Kate
worse?
not like that?
Kate doesn't like when you do nice things for people. At least
She
until...
was fine with the soda fountain.
He likes soda.
We just need a volunteer for the Phoropter.
I swear to God, Phoropter just sounds like... Again, I'm thinking small dinosaur or like aviation equipment from Dune.
I'll do well. Promise.
That's an ornithopter.
Ada, I think you're blocking them. Clem, just give you a
Shout.
quick nudge.
Get ragdolled. Idiot. Do the worm.
That should be a redeem.
Hey, now. We just
What, get ragdolled, idiot?
Yeah, you redeem it and Zoe just ragdolls instantly IRL.
I do intend to at some point make there be a way that you can ragdoll me.
I just want to trade a few things.
Hi, Clem. Ooh. Thanks for the 3.
Never tasted, well, anything like Vault 88 soda.
Oh, I've gained a perception boost. That seems nice.
Hooray!
Never thought I'd be an honest to goodness.
Looks like we have our first patient.
Sorry, I just remembered
Before we
the video titled "Never Taking My White Friend Bowling Ever Again." SMH
Hooray!
Gets a strike. Hooray!
Sorry.
So the bat bike.
Batman just. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm actually gonna go disappear, have a quick shower.
Have a
I
good
don't
Alright.
know.
Have fun.
Presumably I'll be back for the
Wait,
stream ends.
You're not Clem. Why?
So, what do I do?
Just stay still.
So I just sit.
Yeah. The machine will do the rest.
This thing.
Machine will do the rest.
All done.
Oh, we're gonna horse spam this
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, this is the horse fem machine.
That's what the machine does.
Eye drops will clear it up.
Thanks.
And that's it. Nothing else.
That's how you get to the fire equestrian content.
I'll do well. Promise.
I never had an eye exam before. It wasn't so bad.
Why'd she put a gun out?
Immediate combat stance.
I've never had an eye exam before. And I'm never gonna have an eye exam again.
Experimental devices could make life better for everyone.
Huh.
You have to trust me and my weird disco ball helmet.
Why is Kate evil?
Judged you. Might tell my friends it's a good thing down here.
Drugs.
I'll be
Oh,
back
God.
in a bit.
Yeah.
Don't do anything I wouldn't unless it's very funny.
Is happy. That's completely
There are
irrelevant.
plenty of
We
things
should be making
that
hard
I wouldn't
choices
do that
to
are
improve the effectiveness of the vault. Instead,
objectively probably pretty good things. It's just I'm not good at them. So there are plenty of things to do that I wouldn't do.
the primary, the only goal, is to safeguard the American way and protect its people. I don't have the luxury of thinking about happiness.
That much is
So,
obvious.
What's the next job?
This last experiment.
She just keeps going like nothing's happened.
Following in the
Jesus
footsteps of
Christ,
Dr.
man.
Braun and the others, I have spent my time devising my very own protocol.
You beamed again.
We are all flawed creatures, each with our
Alright.
own vices.
That's a
What
bad
if
one.
our
Oh.
vault didn't point
I think you need to get new beans. If they're not
Yeah.
tasting good, then
You need fresh beans.
To be fair,
they've
these
gotten
ones taste
stale.
about the same as they did when they were fresh.
Oh.
Oh.
That is the point.
Then
is
you
that
really need
even
to
though
get
they're
new ones.
technically not like the ungodly, awful Bean Boozled stuff, the brand I bought has tried to make a load of weird flavors, and some of them are very hit and miss.
Oh. Okay. Okay. It's
None of it's
bad
like
as
earwax
in
bad.
the flavoring.
Because I couldn't cope with that shit.
That's fair.
I dabbed a little bit.
What vices are you talking about?
Well, greed. The schematic is for a slot machine. I designed it to be as enticing as possible. Choose the experimental parameters, and let's see
He's
how
talking like Gozer. Choose the form of the distractor.
Okay. B.
What feet?
A special fun machine. I know that you love gambling, Miss Oversea. So
Let's go gambling.
Luck be a late tonight. Do it for Yoda while we serve our guests a soda.
that does require one power, so I'll just have to quickly make a small change to your office. I hope you're just a small tweak. You know how it is.
I'm sure these 3 diesel generators pumping out black smoke into a confined space will have no negative effects.
Oh, none whatsoever.
It's not
I'm
coal
sure.
generators.
I mean, it doesn't actually say what they're using, but
They sound like internal combustion engines, and they got exhausts on them.
I've gained a luck boost. That seems nice. Hey, Nick. Okay.
Nick, stop
What if-
trolling the forums.
The slot machine experiment. Indentured
The end of the
servitude,
world didn't
customer
stop me. I'm
profiling,
not stopping now.
lost revenue. Okay, so it's a normal one, but it can also track those with... Look. Nice control, just to maximize your returns. Gamblers will win more often than not. This will prove popular, but expensive.
WinRAR.
Lost revenue. Customer profiling, or... See what indentured servitude is. Probability to first entice subject and let you
Do you
drain
not
all
know?
financial resources. So it's just a regular gambling machine, or it's
Slavery.
Or a reverse gambling machine.
which just isn't viable. That's silly. That's not how it works. So either I act like a real casino, commit horrifying thingy, or I bankrupt myself.
I mean, it doesn't cost you any money.
I hate that it's called indentured servitude because they're trying to make running a regular gambling machine seem bad. And I mean, it is. Oh, fuck it. I'm bankrupting Vault-Tec.
Do it!
A part of me wanted to just do a regular fucking one for once, but, Kate, why do you mean you dislike it? I'm giving... You can use the machine, ma'am! Hi, Clem.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
No, I didn't.
God, he's got high cheekbones.
Why you got a cryo mine, Clem?
Vault 999 is the highest one, and it's staffed exclusively by stereotypical British bobbies.
Of course it is.
Hello, what's going on here then?
I don't know. This could be canon for all I fucking know.
I don't know.
It is going to be when I get my job writing for Bethesda Softworks. Prepare to have all of the important characters in Elder Scrolls lore retconned to be Khajiit.
Hold on. Oh yeah, this is my simulation terminal run off a single diesel generator that allows me to go into VR.
What does it allow? What does the VR pod allow you to do?
It was workshop content stuff. It was basically like, you could build like sort of fake worlds or settlements within a few pre-made places and visit a load of places that you wouldn't otherwise be able to visit, basically.
Fairly neat.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the smog in here. My god. Oh, it's... That's not even supposed to be simulated. Look at that. Oh, god.
Just looking at it makes me cough.
Yeah. This is the Overseer's office.
Welcome to the Overseer's office.
I'm just putting away the papers. Don't be rude. Hold on, why do I have a bunch of spare scar mods with
Well, every time you mod a weapon, it takes off the existing mod and puts it in your inventory.
Yeah. What? Why do I have expired pine tar? Why is that a quest item?
How does that happen?
It expired, don't worry about it.
It's pine tar. How does it even go bad?
No.
What does this one do? Okay. Oh my... Oh no. Oh, someone... Oh, they've made it... There are people who are making fucking Cybermen. Oh. That seems bad.
Doctor, we found where the Cybermen come from.
I think it was the fucking
Your
Institute.
vault. I mean... Look at Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't...
He's a friendly neighborhood Cyberman.
I remember my mum used to say that, used to talk about Doctor Who a lot, and she said that she was always scared of the Cybermen.
They're one of the ones that's kind of actually quite scary, just conceptually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, they... Oh, within the mod, I guess, the fucking Institute made Cybermen. Fucking idiots. That doesn't end well. Hey Clem, you enjoying your gambling?
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
There's a... Chat's being mean about... The thing is, games writers don't have that much control, based on my knowledge. Generally, they're brought in to fill gaps that have been left by, like, the people who were already basically there. And most of the writing was probably done by the project leads. But the Batman just juddering there. Okay.
You gotta try this slot machine. It's the best. You gotta try this slot machine.
Yeah, most of the writers are
Yeah, like
still stuck within the keeping the project lead, like within the what the project leads say to do.
Yeah, there's heavy restrictions. The outline is probably already done. It basically you filled the slots, and that's why games writing in bigger things are just.
So I will say I don't think this is. I will say I don't think this is necessarily an issue with the writing, but more how the systems interact. Kate specifically dislikes benevolent actions. So when you take actions to improve someone's life, Kate dislikes that. Like when you take actions to make someone happier. And therefore that means that when you take actions that, like, such as making a casino pay out more frequently, it means she dislikes that. It doesn't... It's, there's no sort of carve out for the exceptions there, because it's just systems interacting. Listen, I like my criticisms of Bethesda games to be accurate, god damn it!
I get you.
No, don't be reasonable! Fight me!
Construction cost. Sure, there you go. Build. Okay, I think I want to just...
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, I'm back, and
hello.
Slightly cleaner.
Bunny has returned.
Bunny has returned.
Congratulations on being cleaner.
Yeah.
Why am I RP walking?
Yeah, it's
Did I press the RP walk button?
It's not going to be able to do that tomorrow when it's that warm. No, the tripwire, you can just walk through.
Thanks a lot for letting me try it, Lady Overseer.
I'm so glad.
Oh man, we're going to get this guy addicted to gambling now.
Do it.
Does he get a pop-up saying you have become addicted to gambling?
Now we just need a variety act and
Quick, do some funny things. Last thing, marry the rabbit, the pony, the hedgehog will expect. I've never been a hedgehog.
It's done. Finally,
Hedgehog.
hundreds of years of refinement
Fuckered it all.
and it's an unmitigated disaster.
Oh, yeah, the karma system has just been an engine thing since Fallout 3, even when it doesn't really have any relevance.
Vault 88 was supposed to be magnificent. I cannot stand to be in this cheery purgatory you've concocted.
Don't you see? All of your prototypes worked. People's lives are better.
Is that even English you're speaking?
Why did she dislike me just being like, you helped people?
Because Kate doesn't like helping people.
I want to be evil.
Oh,
I mean, she isn't evil-aligned.
She's not evil, she's just selfish.
Yeah.
Please, take care of the vault.
Selfish.
Take care of the
Like
vault.
an allergy.
Please, take care of the vault.
I mean, she is evil.
I mean, she's a Vault-Tec employee. That alone should cause you to pop her in the head.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Good people don't work for Vault-Tec.
Apart from Ted.
Who the hell's
I
Ted?
mean, he's not really an employee. Oh no, sorry.
Not
Ted.
anymore, he ain't.
Is Ted? Is he a character from the
He's the
TV show that I'm forgetting?
No, he's the one who, in all of these experiments for
You've learned
Vault-Tec,
how to construct a load of Vault-Tec prototypes by murdering this woman.
Awesome. We've absorbed her knowledge by
And
eating her
absorbed
brain.
power. Ooh, look at all these Vault suits. Oh, look at these.
yeah,
Pip-Boys.
in this game, when you're reading through the notes, of the like various experiments that she asks you to conduct on people. Some of them are like, yeah, so we've added this chemical to the Nuka-Cola that makes people hallucinate, or we've added, we've done this thing that makes them indentured slaves of our vault. And then Ted's options are always like, yeah, no, I just made this thing that gives people better eyesight. Hooray! And all of his co-workers hate him.
It's like,
should I be
why?
I didn't mean to do that.
I were to strip people naked with a single
I
look.
pressed the. I was trying to move her corpse. I've forgotten how.
Get them kitties out.
Well, too bad. She's stripped now. You have to
Well,
manually equip all that again. And
I'll
that's
put all
weird.
of her stuff away at least. I guess.
You can put it back on her body?
Do you not have one of the
Nah, that doesn't
mods
sound
lets
real.
you- One of the uses for the scrap everything mods is when you end up with an awkward corpse, you could just scrap it.
What is it? Middle? Oh my god! Because my middle mouse button's busted. Oh. Oh, and I can't shove her corpse.
See?
Ooh, I leveled up.
Yay!
Right. Rizzler training.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's the Riz.
Yeah, I've got to level my. What if I need to level my Riz?
Now it's Sperial.
I love that you've built your character as a complete herbo.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. I'm still not level 34, so I guess I can't be
Yeah. Can't believe this is canonically what the Doctor is like.
I will make myself
Oh.
gayer, though. There we go.
Free lesbian.
Absolutely make yourself gayer. Make yourself gayer at every opportunity.
You become the gold rank lesbian.
Yeah, it's important. Oh yes, I was going to go to Quincy. I was also going to see a doctor while I was in town, but to cure my horrible addictions. But I don't necessarily need to do that. I guess I can just go out for a
Be
walk.
addicted. It's okay.
That gun sounds awfully rattly when you cock it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
For a
What could go
scar
wrong?
made by H&K, which are fairly well known for being
Somebody left it in
Oh,
the
what?
apocalypse for a while. It's probably got a few loose components, you know?
I mean, that's a fair point. I know it's not actually all that out of character though, because in the original Fallouts, the P90 was a weapon.
Yeah. P.
Listen, everyone loves the P90. Bisexuals in particular love the P90.
Yeah, because it goes
It's
both
called
ways.
the P90 because that's its price.
90p? God, if I could get
Yeah.
a P90 for 90p, I would be well happy.
You would be
Although
breaking
that's
laws.
At that price, you'd find a use.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the
To be
door's
fair, the
locked. How
ammunition-
can I possibly deal with this?
The ammunition for it probably costs like £100 a bullet, so even at 90p, I'm not firing that thing.
Oh,
That proprietary ammunition.
The sci-fi looking guns that they have in the Stargate series, like Stargate SB1,
Yes.
they're all P90s.
Every single one of them.
Not
In
all of
fact,
them, like enough of them. that, yeah, it's noticeable. And this was a new gun at the time. That had
and they bought basically all of them.
Yeah, because they bought all of them as props.
To the point where,
Oh god!
yeah,
I
buying
hate
the
when
real
people just buy actual-
P90s.
It scares me whenever someone uses a real gun as a prop, 'cause it's just like, that's somebody's gonna die.
Buying the real P90s. Well, in fairness, the ammunition for P90s was not real because that ammunition, like even blanks of that ammunition, is expensive. Because to get it to work with the weird magazines, it can't be tapered like a lot of cylinders are. It has to be a solid cylinder. But yeah, they bought all the P90s, and because Stargate 1 is a Canadian program, the US Secret Service phoned them up and were like, "Hey, you've bought all the P90s." And they were like, "Yeah."
And it's like, we're not giving them back.
Yeah, they were like, "We need them." They're like, "Well, you can't have them." They're like, "Well, this is you do realize we're the US Secret Service?" And I think the person on the phone was like, "You do realize I'm Canadian?" and then hung up.
Yeah. And they did just keep using P90s as their standard semi-futuristic looking sci-fi gun.
It still looks cool. It was designed in the 1980s and it still looks cool. I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of the P90. I like guns in general, but I'm a huge fan of the P90.
Piece of trivia that one TV show is pretty much the reason this never went into like common use on the battlefield, because
Actually, fun
they
fact.
owned all of them.
No, there is a different reason it never went into widespread use on the battlefield, which is even funnier.
Yeah?
The P90 was produced as part of a program that I think it was the US Army were doing. They needed a protection weapon for like tank crew, transport crew, something that was small enough to use in the confined quarters of like a cabin. But it had to be trialed first. And that meant there had to be something to trial it against. And no one produced something that fit the brief, apart from the P90, until HK released the MP7 in 2001, by which point no one needed them anymore. So basically, they were like, okay, this gun's got no competition, but we can't just... We are required to like test from multiple vendors before we buy something. Yeah, so from like 1986 to 2001, this gun was just unopposed in the field of personal defense weapons. And then they tested them both and ended up picking neither. So,
You know, everybody in. Here we go. Pay us.
it's an extremely silly story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for boring everyone with it because I like
No,
guns.
no, I didn't know that
Oh,
one. and
fuck,
I'm like,
run
oh,
away.
yeah.
Oh, look! We...
Okay.
Whoa!
I
Gone.
expected something to explode at the bottom.
Okay.
Well, it didn't reach the bottom, as far as I can tell.
Oh, my supermarket sweep has gone badly. Let's just give it a little nudge. Let's try again.
Oh.
A little nudge.
We
You're going to make
should
Dale
find
Winton cry.
We really should find a decent supermarket sweep game and just co-op stream it sometime.
Is there Is there a supermarket sweep game?
Not an official one, but there's some.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I know there are games of that type where it's like, oh, you're in a supermarket and you're trying to get the most value out of your stuff or whatever.
I feel like that would be a good game for VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels like the sort of thing someone in VR chat would make.
Yeah.
I mean, people in VR chat make like branches of Sears and McDonald's. Why not
Yeah.
supermarket sweep?
Oh, I'm taking
I
on
do
a lot of
find it-
radiation.
I do find
Yeah.
it very funny that Facebook poured billions and billions of pounds into VR research and yet can't achieve like
They can't make legs.
5% of what furries have done with just their spare time and VR
Yeah,
chat.
and it's like, you could
Yeah.
have just given that money to furries, you know?
But the furries
But then
will
they'd have
use
to
it for
pay the
queer
furry.
stuff.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, capitalism really isn't the most efficient system, huh?
No.
You could have just gone, hey, you've got this passion
Oh.
project that fits the bill. Can you develop a couple more features we want? Here's $1 billion.
You have too much around. You have too much. Oh, I'm on fire.
Capitalism. If there was if it was an efficient system, then the next purchase by Mark Zuckerberg would be a pistol and a single bullet.
You can't say that on stream.
Black Zuckerberg, you will be reborn as a beautiful lotus flower in your next life.
I said nothing. I said nothing. I'm just offering purchase advice.
Jesus.
It's like that bullet could be for anyone.
Yeah. No, that is a big ass iron as well. Holy shit. You exploded that person's noggin like fucking Gallagher.
Dude, I'm out of ammo for the fucking gun. I'm out of ammo for my Ranger Sequoia that I modded in because I shot it all again.
I mean,
what's a Ranger?
I mean, yeah, that's
Is
what.
that revolver?
That's a New Vegas gun.
Ah.
But to be fair, that's what ammunition is for.
Oh, instigating missile launcher. Double damage to targets at full health.
Maybe I should have instigated with this thing.
Missile launcher.
I like the party starter.
Yeah.
I gotta admit,
actually use it one of these days.
Oh, one of my favorite mods is Unique Uniques, which gives unique weapons a bunch of unique effects as well as unique visuals. And I think it makes kaboom.
It wraps the party starter in Christmas lights.
Yes.
Oh,
and I think it also makes it so that people killed by Party Starter explode into caps or something like that.
No.
It's a 1 in 3 chance. I think that someone killed by it will spawn another explosion, and it can. If that explosion has a 1 in 3 chance of spawning another explosion.
Listen,
oh goodness me!
If this gun doesn't kill someone, I want it to equip a party hat on them.
That would be amazing.
Just
perfect. Look.
Quincy Police Station. And the Hitman go.
Oh shit! I can return a book.
Return boots. Book return token.
I've returned one overdue book in order to get. What can I spend my 5 tokens on?
Oh, an
fucking
camera,
nothing.
A clean dog bowl. You can afford
that
the
ain't
dog
worth
bowl.
jack
Zoe.
shit.
Get
That's
a dog bowl. We can
It's
what are you
fucking play.
implying?
I mean, I wasn't implying anything. I was outright saying it.
Yeah, you were just saying, yeah, that's puppy play. And then like, you know what, Salad?
Listen, I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
Yeah. Like, I prefer doing the, oh, I'm just insinuating.
You're just insinuating you want to tie me up on a leash and walk me around. Yeah.
Hey, you know, if you're into that.
I've never been one for subtlety. In fact, I used to pronounce it subtlety. That's how unsubtle I am.
Subtlety.
It's a completely normal thing. The
what? The pet play?
I'm on stream.
Yeah, you're on stream.
The internet
You're
will
on
remember my
stream.
sins for all eternity.
Half the streams I guest on we just casually talk about, like, we just casually make jokes about puppy play or whatever, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, by standards of the internet, this is normal.
Yeah.
The internet will remember this.
Quite frankly, it's a bit vanilla.
Honestly, like, yeah, it is in the category where I'm like, oh yeah, I forget this isn't vanilla sometimes.
Jesus Christ. I'm not good at discussing human things. I'm
fine. Don't worry
Zoe.
about
I don't know where the fucking quest markers went. Oh, they're inside the building I'm on top of right now. Okay.
Blow
Let's
up the
just
building. Buy the puppy dog hole.
I don't think I can say that on stream. There was something I had to go through my head. Not associated with anything anyone else has been saying. Just...
Oh.
Intrusive thought simulator.
And yet,
go.
still intrusive, just in an entirely unexpected way.
Categories Cyberman Dalek. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
It's not even that bad. Like, it's just...
Yeah, I don't have enough salvage Cyberman bits or Dalekanium right now.
Yeah.
Dalekanium.
Dalekanium.
Oh, you can make Dalek power armor.
You can when you mod it in.
Yeah.
Dalekanium
Power
is
armor
a
for
bonded
Daleks.
polycarbide and is the metal that's used to make most Dalek weaponry and casing.
Yeah.
Oh god! Completely normal, Kate.
Speaking of the Fire Starter, I think
you did hear the fucking
whistling
whistle, yeah.
Yeah. Was that another fat man, perchance?
Possibly, yes.
No, I didn't do it.
I'm just gonna eat a load of stew quick. Hold on. I like that this game went, oh, it's too broken to have you have no animation if you're using a stim pack in this one. But, like, they'll still let you scarf down entire bottles of fucking soup.
Yeah, it's like, you can't inject healing items, but you can eat 100 raw chicken.
Oh god. Oh, this is one of the ones that tastes
raw
like
meat.
flowers. Oh. Bean.
Immediately. You can just eat entire bags of flour to heal yourself for like 1 hit point a pop. But like, so many of them,
Yeah,
you're at full health again.
You see, you do get a decent amount of healing from the eating that much flour, but you've also damaged yourself because you're coughing up lungs full of flour. So that's relatively accurate to real life.
Hey, what's up? My name's Nate and/or Nora. We're doing the Wasteland Cinnamon Challenge.
And/or Nora.
Yeah. Can't believe Nate and/or Nora is plural. Like,
Yeah.
God, the
Gotta do some drugs and try and find
thing
where these
about
guys are.
being a defined character in this game feels so weird. Even if, you know, you get to change a lot of how they look and everything. It's like, oh no, you were a soldier before the war. Or a soldier's wife before the war.
I think
Who
Nora
was a lawyer, I
specifically,
think, technically.
yes, there we go.
Which is,
Yeah,
it's
she was
still
a
fucking
lawyer.
weird that they have
Like-
backstories. It doesn't... That is one of my major things with this, which is why I've had to put in a load of mods so I don't take the game seriously.
Yeah.
Basically, because, like... If Nate and
I
or
think
Nora
the
are
game-
also a fucking time person in my timeline, like... It doesn't matter quite so much, because their backstory was clearly fucking nonsense to
Get that
begin
pack of
with.
cigarettes and
Well,
smoke 'em all.
now, I mean, you say that, but there is speculation. I'm not sure.
Oh, the synth
like,
thing,
I'm
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
yeah.
sure how well supported it is textually.
I believe that was the initial... I believe from what I've gathered that might have been the initial intention, but it didn't end up happening. And as a
Yeah.
result, the evidence remaining is spotty and confusing.
Yeah. It's
See,
like
that
a
would have
lot
been
of things
interesting,
in
but
this
again,
game.
I
Yeah.
think it's because no,
Every
these games
interesting
are
idea
about
got stripped
humans.
out. Like, like the thing of like Father could have been an interesting character, but isn't really. They just sort of make the Institute generically evil because they're evil, rather than giving them a reason that could be interesting to explore, maybe making it make sense for you to side with them in potential arguments, you know? Still have them be wrong, but like...
I think they tried, the people who... The person who was writing it, it just doesn't... I think it's written by someone who isn't much interested in opinions other than their own.
Yeah, that kind of tracks. Ooh.
I think Fallout 4 suffers from being Fallout 4.
Oh my god.
Does that make sense?
All of my VATS shots got sucked into the railing.
Yeah, railings do that.
Also, I would like you to elaborate, please, girls.
Oh, yes. So, you see,
when you nut in space, you push you backwards. Oh my god, you're alive?
Yes, I am.
Not you! Oh god!
It's good.
I fell off a cliff!
You don't even get to regenerate from that one.
No.
It's just like, no.
Which is not lore accurate, by the way.
You got lit on fire and then you jumped off, like, what, 3-4 remains of a highway, I guess?
Tom Baker regenerated after that. I should be allowed to.
Tom Baker can regenerate, but only into a soldier or a soldier's wife. That's
Tom
the
Baker
word,
can
isn't it?
No,
regenerate
no, it was
IRL.
Peter Davison.
Oh, okay.
So, as I was
Okay,
saying,
and mine went off and the game crashed.
Yeah.
And also,
no.
I've just realised I've been capturing my entire monitor this entire time, and not the game. So,
Oh.
I like to think that mine just actually killed your character.
Yeah.
You won't be able to reload that save now.
No, I think that's canon. I think that's canonically the end of the stream. I think that's the end. It's late. Fucking hell. And I'm clearly losing energy a bit. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
It's
get
been a
back to...
warm
This is a nice
year.
thing to sort of drop in and be like, I don't remember what I was doing, but I'm having a time.
Yeah. This was fun. I
So
hope I wasn't too much of a bother.
No, you weren't. You were a valued guest. Eat my ass, friend.
Oh, platonically.
Oh, that you can say on stream.
Yeah.
I've said worse than that, I think. I'm not proud. But I'm
You
fairly
should be
sure I
proud of
haven't.
yourself.
Oh, jeez, my
Like,
brain is melting. Oh my
say
god.
that.
I've just seen the entire three of things you've been linking, and it's all just pictures of Bunny.
Yeah. It's not all
Really?
pictures
You're all
of Bunny, only two
menaces.
of them. And it's just
Let's
me
check
pressing
them.
buttons.
Oh, right, yeah, that's right.
Let's check the
forgot to post-
raid zone, and I'm who to
Like
raid
chipmunks
at.
smelling marijuana. I had a lot of voice clips about marijuana from old PSAs because I'm like, damn, these are going to be useful in a song someday.
Okay, who's
Here you
the...
go again.
Okay, I think we send. The stream to George. I guess we George it.
George is off killing Nazis and demons and demon Nazis.
I mean, they mostly seem to be doing a word search at this point, but you know what? They're alternate streams, but I want to be nice to my friend,
Yeah,
the
let's
George.
go, Mr. George. Hey, I could probably jump into voice chat with him.
Yeah, call George a friend, and then I'm gonna mail mentally. I need you to understand the only thing in this room that's reducing the heat is me just sort of cycling the air with a fan. And as a result, I'm going to step out of my bedroom and I'm going to be freezing cold because I'm used to being in a hot room with Fallout 4 on my computer.
Yeah.
And like 18 fans blowing in your face.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Do the shill. Do the slash shout out. No, actually, at this point, you might as well just do the raid. George likes games. What could my raid message be?
We have to buy the dog bowl. Forbidden from saying this.
That's the raid message.
You have to buy it.
You have to buy the dog bowl.
It's gone through. It's now gone through. VOD people. That was... Goodbye.